under this blue, let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Middles FC, let's have it right. Middles FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
So have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Hope everyone is doing good tonight. Little bit late, people. Lateness is greatness. But as you know, I was at the game. I got back a little bit late. I had to get my cheeky Nando's in there. A bit too hot for my liking. Washing it down with a bit of some mineral water. Big up to every single one of you in here. There's over 200 people in here. Big up to every single one of you. First and foremost, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. If you want to donate Super Minerals, donate your Super Minerals. If you want to be part of the Minerals FC membership, the membership link is pinned at the top of the live chat. Lots of things happening. Big up to all you guys in here. There's lots to talk about, a lot of mudding to do. And I'm going to start by running through the comments. I know there's a lot of you in here. I don't think I can run through all of it, but I'll do my best. All the ones I can see in here. My boy Chronic, Maths Debater, he's in here. Big up to my member Shane, Jaylene, Rose, our designer, Wilkage, DND, there's loads. Dineshan, loads of you in here. Michael Rosso, Living Easy Blues. Big up. Johnny already mentioned it the other day. Taylor would cost us the match. I did say that. He's a brown envelope, people. He's an absolute outright brown envelope. They're not just journalists. They're referees. They're officials. The FA. Listen, I'll tell you what Anthony Taylor is. Anthony Taylor is the campaign against Chelsea. That is what he is. All of those brown envelopes are the campaign against Chelsea. All right? But before we delve into that, I will do my best to go through the chat, people. I just want to let out and vent out. This is why I set up my channel for situations like this and games like this. It was a buzzing game, let's have it right. At the first game at the Bridge, it was unbelievable. The atmosphere was electric. We were chanting, we were backing our players and our gaffer and everyone there. It was absolutely fantastic. It was rocking, people. It was absolutely rocking. Matthew Harding-Lowe was rocking. Shed was rocking. Even the West, I see people standing in the West and the East. It was just an electric game, full of minerals. Just so happy to be back at the Bridge. Before I do that, I want to just land this one very quickly, because just to set the tone of the stream, people. Yeah, let's set the tone of the stream. All right, let's go with it. Hopefully it plays. Yes. Minerals, bub. Up the Chelsea. It was rocking, people. Rocking. Should have been the winning goal. Fuck's sake. Come on. We mudded these shites. Absolutely mudded them.
Come on! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking right! Middleton! Fucking Middleton!
Oh, ballers there. There's Mount Kai Havertz, Reece James. Ballers, man. Ballers. Let's have it right. Anyway, I wanted to set the tone, people, yeah? I wanted to set the tone. I love that shit. That's what we live for against them. We completely outplayed that shit team that everyone's worried about. All the so-called Chelsea fans worried about Spurs, how Spurs are going to get top four and go and have a chance of winning the league. You're absolutely delusional. You're delusional if you think this team is anywhere near Chelsea Football Club. We are fucking miles clear of this team. All right? This bottle job, tin pot club. Yeah, we are clear of them. All right, today was a performance. I'm proud of every single player. I'm proud of my gaffer. I'm proud of every supporter in the ground all over the world. We fucking landed the minerals. We outplayed them, guys. Completely outplayed them. They had nothing on us whatsoever. We absolutely dominated that whole game. All right? So no one should be worried about Spurs. We should have won this game, people. We deserve to win this game. This game was a winner for us. 3 points was in the bag. All right? Explain to me where the 6 points, the 6 minutes of extra time, injury time came from. Where the fuck did that come from? Where did they get 6 minutes? I don't understand it. I honestly, brown envelopes, they are. All right? Anthony Taylor, that bald fraud, yeah? I've got nothing against bald people, yeah? All right? But he should never referee a Chelsea game ever again, all right? And big up to my gaffer, Tommy T, our gaffer, who fucking called him out, rightly so, saying that he should never referee a Chelsea football game. It was outrageous. His decisions were a joke, guys. They were a joke. Let's land it, people. Let's land it. Let's get into it. Let's land the minerals as always, yeah? All right? Explain to me how that is not a free kick where he's gone through Kai Havertz and he's behind Kai Havertz. He's gone through him to get the ball as the last man. And that is a red card and a free kick to Chelsea. Stonewall red card all day long. How has that not been given? All right. And you can't tell me Anthony Taylor didn't see it. And even if he didn't see it, what the fuck is Mike Dean doing at VAR? What's he doing? Are you telling me they didn't even check it, people? They didn't even check it. It's a disgrace. That's the campaign against Chelsea, right? That's the campaign against Chelsea. And the pulling of the hair of Cucurella when they scored the equalising goal. That should have been a red card. Since when? The gaffer's right. Since when are you allowed to have contact like that with a player? If that was a shirt pull, it's a free kick. What's the difference between pulling a shirt and pulling the geezer's hair? It's worse to pull his hair. And Anthony Taylor, he was right in front of it. I've seen the clip on the timeline. He was right in front of it. It was within his distance and he saw it. It was right in front of him. All right. Cucurella's back was in his sight. Why didn't he give it? He goes to VAR. Mike Dean checks it on VAR. Doesn't give it. All right. That, I'm sorry, is unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable. All right. Mike Dean, yeah, and Anthony Taylor, they should be nowhere near our fucking ground, nowhere near our games. They are not, they're incompetent piece of shit. They don't even do their job right, yeah? We talk about brown envelopes as journalists who don't do their job right. Well, these guys don't do their job right. These guys are a fucking disgrace, all right? Every time Anthony Taylor referees our game, every game, there's always a fucking problem. There's always decisions that don't go our way. And I'm sick of it. And the gaffer even said it in his post-match conference. He said the players are aware of it. The players feel a type of way when they hear it's Anthony Taylor refereeing the game. All that tells you everything you need to know, people. It tells you everything you need to know about this referee. What a disgrace he is, what a brown envelope he is, how he's been paid off by that fucking Tin Pot Club and Levy and Conte with his fucking wig and his match fixing. Let's not forget that. He match fixed, yeah, in Italy, in Serie A. All right, he knows all about brown envelopes and what they look like. That's exactly what was going on in our football game today. They shouldn't have had 2 goals. All right, the Kai Havertz one, they wouldn't have scored. I was going fucking mental, people. I was going ballistic. For about 15 minutes after, I was saying, where was VAR? Why was VAR not fucking calling it out? It's a foul. And Anthony Taylor points to the ball. He got the ball. Yeah, he got the ball going through the man. If that's anywhere else on the pitch, people, explain to me. Yeah, if you go through that man to get the ball, that is a free kick anywhere on the pitch. But because he's the last man, I tell you what, Anthony Taylor, you ain't got one fucking hair follicle. You ain't got no minerals. You ain't got nothing in your bollocks, mate, to fucking call that. And that was a red card. And you knew it was a red card. You knew. And Mike Dean knew it was a red card. And they didn't even call it on VR to his poxy little earphone. All right? Mike Dean and VAR checked it. We were going possible red card. Fuck Chelsea. What? Penalty to Spurs. What's going on? They didn't give it. And we only saw it after because obviously Matthew Harding ends the other end. We didn't see it. And then I saw it after and I tweeted out, it's a campaign against Chelsea, people. This is a campaign against Chelsea all day long. All right? They should never have got 2 goals. Nowhere near it. And Richarlison was fucking offside, blocking Mendy's view when the shot went. Why was that given? For the equaliser. For the first equaliser. Why the fuck was that given? What's going on, people? This is, listen, and you've seen the narrative of the brown envelopes and they're pumping out Tuchel and getting Tuchel in shit, yeah? All right, trying to prop that, he's having it out with Conte. Listen, my gaffer, yeah? My gaffer went up to Conte, yeah? And Conte didn't look at my gaffer in the eyes, yeah? When you shake hands, you look at each other in the eyes. As a respect, it's a respect thing in the game. It's nothing new. And Conte didn't. Walked past him like wishy-washy, and the gaffer called him out. And my gaffer with the minerals held his fucking hand, all right? He held his hand very nice and tight, didn't let him go, and Conte wanted to give it a big one. And my gaffer goes like that. Yeah? Fucking look at me when you shake hands. Have some fucking respect, because you know you got out of jail there. You know the brown envelopes were thrown out there. Yeah? Everyone could see it. All you guys watching it on TV, you could see it clear as day. I would love to know what they said on Sky Sports. I bet the agenda was all pro Spurs, I bet. I bet it was all pro Spurs, nothing to do with Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, what's Tuchel doing that for? Trying to down tool Tuchel. I bet that was the narrative, 100%. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, people. It would not surprise me. And then my gaffer gets a red card and he gets sent off. My gaffer's got the minerals. Anyone coming at Thomas Tuchel, you look like a fucking muppet right now. Yeah, let's have it right. This gaffer is proper Chelsea, mate. He is proper Chelsea. He loves this club. You saw his celebration running up and down the fucking touchline, celebrating that goal. He knows, mate. He knows what it means to play against the shites. He knows the heritage and the history. He loves this club. He's all in, people. He is all in at Chelsea. So we back this player. We back this manager. And the player that he wants to apparently buy, we see on Sky Sports, is Gordon from Everton. And people are bitching and moaning. Listen, if the gaffer wants him, then I want him. I'm backing my gaffer. My gaffer knows exactly what we need, 100%. And I tell you what, this gaffer is a tactical genius. All right. Do you know what he did? He made Conte move to a back 4 in the second half. Conte had to play a back 4, Giza. He took Sessegnon off. All right. And he had to play a back 4 and he brought Richarlison on. That tells you all you need to know about Mr. Thomas Tuchel. The ball of the minerals that he's got. He outclassed Conte again. Conte can't hack it. If he could, he'd fucking pull every hair out, but he ain't. He's got a wig, so he can't touch his hair. Yeah? He outclassed him. He played a back 4. When does Conte ever play a back 4? He plays the back 3. That is Conte's system. He had to go to a back 4. And we got fucking robbed today. This is the only reason we drew that game. We got robbed. And all these Spurs fans celebrating, yeah, they were quiet. Let me tell you this. Throughout the whole game, people, they were quiet to shit. It was like they were in a library, people. It was so hush-hush. We didn't hear nothing. Nothing. They were fucking wetting themselves. They knew that they were getting done. We outplayed them in every position, all over the gap. We outplayed them. Harry Kane slides in, all right? He slides in and fucking outright just takes the player out. And why didn't he book any of their players? Didn't book one fucking player. He booked Reece James for one challenge. Reece James was getting headlocked all over the gaff by fucking Holberg. Holberg, how many dirty fouls has this guy got? And the Mike, what's his name? Fucking Taylor. Mike Dean and Taylor, the worst refereeing officials in the football game for fucking years. They've been the worst. Absolute disgrace. Why is this guy always refereeing our game? Any big game he referees. Liverpool, Man United, fucking the cup final, the FA Cup finals, where we got fucking robbed. We got this game. How many more games is this guy gonna referee our football matches? How many times? He's not good enough. He's a corrupt fuck. He's a brown envelope, as brown as they come, all right, and as thick as they come, all right. Because I'm sorry, there was no chance any other ref, a decent, proper official, would have given that red card against on the foul on Kai Havertz, and that would have been game, set, and match, finished, all over. All right, and I've seen Chelsea fans on the timeline not raging about the officials, but they want to come and give Havertz stick about that one miss. But let's have it right. How many chances does Havertz really have? He didn't have many chances. We didn't create a lot. We just dominated the game. We dominated the play, and it's very clever. Georgie had a fantastic game. Conte was world class. Conte is world class. He's fucking unbelievable. Middles Mount was a baller. Sterling gave the ball away too much. He got out muscled. I don't blame him, but he was in the right position. And Kai Havertz put an absolute shift in this game. He was fucking incredible, mate. All right, he scored that goal, masterclass. You'd be calling him man of the match, yeah. Reece James, another one, outstanding. Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, what a baller. What a baller. And you lot want to doubt the gaffer's signings. This signing he got, Cucurella, another one. Class. Guys, we looked fantastic. We played fantastic. I was so proud of our team. How we just completely run them all over the gaff. They didn't have anything on us, these shit players, this shit system that he plays. And Matt Law, you fraud, trying to the other day tweet about Lukaku, Conte saying Lukaku's a top striker, he's fucking this, he's that, all right? And Matt Law's opinion is, well, Conte's more of an attacking coach than Tuchel. What fucking attack did we see from Conte? What attacking football have we seen from this guy ever? He's a defensive, counter-attacking team. They sit back and they counter. Yeah, they defend for the majority of the game. What's fucking attacking about that? Did you see the way we play? We play attacking football. Don't dig at my gaffer and come at Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is fucking the most attacking manager that goes. He's a defensive and attacking genius. He's just unbelievable. When you talk about minerals, Thomas Tuchel's got the damn minerals, all right? He's got the minerals and the passion he showed and the respect and the understanding of what this game, the magnitude of this game, you know? And we were robbed, guys. We were stone cold robbed, all right? And all you Tin Pot Spurs fans celebrating this draw like it's some fucking Champions League finals, an embarrassment. You're an absolute embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to football, let alone these reactions. You're an embarrassment. Your club is an embarrassment to football as a whole. Your bottle jobs, you ain't won fuck all. You know, you're celebrating a draw. Your fans were quiet to shit. They were giving it big and outside at the end where the police had to escort them. But you're all full of shit, all of you. You ain't got no minerals, mate. Nothing. Yeah? And my gaffer gets sent off and he's not going to be there at Leeds now. Fuck it. He goes, at least the referee will whistle. How about that? Are the FA going to come on Thomas Tuchel now because he's absolutely muddied and royally fucked Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean? He said the hair pull, VAR looked at it and VAR didn't give it. That's outrageous. How can you not give that, people? Let me know in the chat. There's over 430 comments in my fucking thing. I don't know how I'm going to go through all this, people. I don't know how I'm going to go through all this, guys. Literally, I don't know how I'm going to go through that. I don't think it's possible, but let me know on Sky Sports what was the agenda there. I bet they were pro-Spurs. Did anyone call out these decisions? Are they going to go against the referee officials in these decisions? Anthony Taylor cannot referee a game at Chelsea ever again. I'm sorry, he's not fucking good enough. He's bought, he's corrupt as they come. This felt like these decisions felt like fucking when we played Barcelona, mate. Yeah, it was that type of feel for me. It was disgraceful. Everything about it was disgraceful. You know, I love this gaffer. This gaffer is just, he's unbelievable, this gaffer. Everything about this gaffer is just, he's got everything. And we back this guy. Anyone who comes at this gaffer, I don't understand it. All right. If he wants to buy Gordon for whatever it is, 40 million, he knows what we want, and let him get what he wants, because today, with the players we got, you saw he played I did call it Loftus-Cheek as right wing back, and he did that, and he put Reece James as the right centre back, and I expected that, and that was the right thing to do, because we were concerned about Son and Harry Kane. Well, where was Son and Harry Kane? Quiet as shit. What did they do all game? Harry Kane had one big chance in the second half where it went wide. All right. He scored the equaliser, and that should have been 6 minutes. Where did the 6 minutes come from? Fucking Kante wasn't down for long, and he just went off. This is what I'm saying, guys. It's corrupt, mate. It's absolutely corrupt. Yeah, he is super minerals, mate. He is super minerals. Yeah, big up Elzo, Land of Minerals all day long. There's over 460 people in here. Everybody, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to Minerals FC. Let's have it right. I'm going to mud, and in particular, face of Spurs, and I will get to that. And I want to completely mud the fella, and I will do that. Let's have it right. Big up, Bry Guy. Big up, Johnny Taylor. And VAR watched the offside on Richarlison and violent conduct on hair pulling, and they didn't fucking give it. Not one of them. It's outrageous. The referee's supposed to protect each team, to make the right calls, to make the game correct and fair. There was none of that in this game. None of it. It was all about make sure Spurs don't lose. Make sure Spurs don't lose. Let's create. They look a real top side, like they've been fucking force feeding us relentlessly, building up to this game. Yeah, they've been force feeding that to us throughout the whole build up. You know, and where were they today? They were shocking. Their fans were quiet the whole game. They had nothing, no minerals, no chanting, nothing, couldn't hear nothing. Yeah, Chelsea were rocking, mate. We were dominating this game. All right, there are in particular players in this team. Kante for me, I would say Kante for me was man of the match. I thought Kante was exceptional. I mean, I saw moments where Kante was 2 yards behind the Spurs player, and he caught up and robbed the ball back, and we went on a possession game. This is what I'm talking about. Anyone who doubted N'Golo Kante, he's irreplaceable, mate. There is no one like N'Golo Kante in world football. I'm gutted that he's got injured, and I hope it's not a bad injury. All right. Minerals man was unbelievable in this game. He was all over the shot, the aggression, the minerals that he's got, the way he dug in, the positions that he was getting into. Fucking with Spurs defence, they didn't know where to go. Kai Havertz was pulling them all over the gaff. You know, the Reece James overlap that we were attacking on the left side in the first half with Minerals man on that side with Cucurella, and they're building a connection. Cucurella was fantastic. Koulibaly, Silva, Reece James, everyone was fantastic, guys. Jorginho played brilliant, but he got taken off. I don't know whether that was an injury or a tactical decision. I ain't got a clue, because Georgie was playing well. Is it because he gave the ball away before they equalised? What's it all about? I trust the gaffer. He put Loftus-Cheek with Kante. Kante had to do an extra bit of work with Loftus in there. Loftus put in a shift. He was right wing back. He played fantastic. He outmuscled them. We packed the midfield. It was all the tactics I expected. It was a great performance, guys. And we got robbed. You know, you could argue we should have tightened out the game. We should have shut up shop and not let them have a sniff. But I'm sorry. How can you do that when the referee should have given a red card on 2 instances, should have given 2 free kicks to us, which stops the game in those 2 moments, and we have possession. They don't score. It's as simple as that. We would have won 2-0, maybe 3-0 if guys scored. Sterling had a chance. We did have a few chances, guys. But I'm not going to take anything away from my team. And anyone coming at Kai Havertz saying that he didn't take that chance and this and that, and we would have won, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. All right? It's irrelevant, because whatever we did, the referee, the officials were piss poor at their job, and they cost us these 3 points. It's as simple as that. You can't come at anyone in this game. No one came out of this game. Yeah? Absolutely no one. But for me, Conte, listen, the moment the game changed a little bit, where I felt a little bit not nervous, a little bit apprehensive, a little bit like, oh, can we hold out? Is when Kante went off. The moment when Kante went off, I was very concerned, people, and it proved it. And Connor came on. Connor did all right. He almost had a chance to shoot. He did all right, but I think we didn't expect the 6 minutes, and that was the problem, people. It's the 6 minutes, far too fucking long. Where did that come from? I don't understand where that came from. Where did it come from? I don't understand, people. And I ain't got time. Obviously, I'm streaming. I'm going to watch Match of the Day. I want to hear these knobheads talk about it. Big up. Thanks, you Super Minerals. Talks, Anthony Taylor's an absolute disgrace. Yes, he is. He's an absolute disgrace. He should never referee Chelsea again. Never. Havertz was done dirty, but the main one was the one. And you saw the lovely flicks. Did we see the lovely links of play between Mount, Sterling, Havertz, Cucurella, Reece James? Beautiful stuff we were playing. Let's wait, guys. Let's be patient. Tuchel ball is going to be in full flow once he gets his players, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I was proud of the team. We did fantastic, mate. We made them look like an average team, which they are. I don't know why people think that they're some fucking great side all of a sudden. They were shit. They were shit, and they so-called got the best attack in the league. Where the fuck was it? They were gifted those goals. Gifted. Both occasions gifted. Richarlison offside. Fucking Cucurella's hair pull should have been a fucking sending off, all right? And then they scored from that in the 96th minute. 6 minutes. Where's 6 minutes come from? Anthony Taylor didn't put any of their players. Holberg, how many fucking challenges did that guy make? And Romero and all these fucking players. How many? Not one yellow card, but he's quick to yellow card Reece James, who he knows is a defender playing on the right centre back. So it's just a disgrace, people. Absolute disgrace. Up the Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea. Indefinite big up for you, Super Mills. Up the Chelsea. We destroyed those spuds. Anthony Taylor, Mike Dean are corrupt and they need to be prosecuted for match fixing. Our boys did us proud. That is exactly right. It was a match fix for me. 100%. This was fucking dodgy as fuck. Absolutely dodgy. Brown envelopes. They were brown envelopes. They were handed those brown envelopes. And ironically, it comes from an ex-manager who's been done for match fixing and a club that's so dodgy, mate. All right? Bottle jobs. They won fuck all and they're celebrating, fist pumping to their fans and jumping in with the fans because they scored an equalising goal. It's just pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic. They're a joke of a club. They're an embarrassment of a club, and they shouldn't have drawn the game. Simple as that. It shouldn't have stopped. No, it just shouldn't have stood. Shouldn't have stood. Sorry, guys, I'm running through all these late. Big up Azar. Look into my gaffer's eyes when you shake his hand. Exactly. Look into his eyes. That's exactly what it's all about, people. All right. That's a mutual thing. That's a respectful thing to do. You go up to the manager, you look in the eyes. Good game. You move on. That's it. Simple. Conte didn't do that. He tried to give it the big one. All right. And the gaffer didn't accept it. In respect to my gaffer, who clinched on his hand, and then he went like a little pussy. Oh, I want my linguine. I want my fucking pasta. I want my food, man. Oh, what have you done, Tuchel? Tuchel, General. Minerals General. Yeah? You knock him out, mate. Knock him out. Big up to your Super Minerals donation, people. So many of you in here. We were robbed, people. We were robbed. Guys, like and subscribe. If you're near in here, there's over 440 people in here. Like and subscribe. Get in the chat. I'll do my best to run through. I'm just going to scout through because I'm just venting at the minute. It's just an absolute embarrassment, mate. Absolute embarrassment. And ban Taylor from officiating Chelsea games, sign a petition. We've done that already. Listen, the gaffer and all the players are aware of Anthony Taylor. When they see him being the ref of the game, and us as fans, we see it and we're like, oh, shit. You know he's going to do us. You know there's something not going to go right. Yeah, we're going to get screwed over. And ironically, well, not ironically, but as expected, did we or did we not? Yeah, we did. We got done. We got done. Sign that petition anyway, people. Sign that petition. Let me just run through these. So many of you, man. Big up to all of you in here. What were Sky Sports chatting? I bet they were talking absolute nonsense. Bet they were. All pro fucking Spurs. Oh, I bet they were saying it wasn't the hair pull wasn't a red card. It wasn't a foul. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Big up LO. So Minerals, Bowley and Co have to protest this with the FA. This has gone on long enough. Listen, they hated Roman. What do you think, Bowley? Bowley's going to be hated. Chelsea already hated. Chelsea are the most hated club. I don't care what anyone says. We are the most hated club in world football. All right. And we stopped the Super League as well. That's why Barcelona and all the Spanish side, all the Italian sides hate us. And this is why the officials hate us and the FA hate us. All right. We're spending money. We can do what we want. And we've got the loopholes with all the financial fair play. And we're doing the business, yeah. All right. There's nothing they can do. This is what they can do, though, people. They have the power to influence games, these referees and these officials. And VAR is there to protect you. VAR is there to get the correct decision. Where the fuck is the correct decision? Where is it? Where? You've seen it with your own eyes. Where's the correct decision? Where is it? It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. One second, people. 1 second, people. Fucking hell, I'm getting angry. Was he now? Was he now? I bet he was. God, there's so many comments, people. I can't go through all these guys, man. Fucking hell. Big up to all of you guys. Every single one of you. Yeah, Reece James did. Just call me Dame, I remember. Big up. Reece James had Son in his pocket. Absolutely did. Pocketed him. Listen, Koulibaly, Silva. Unbelievable, mate. World class. Koulibaly scored a goal, mate. Beautiful. What a debut, home debut. To score a goal like that. He looks fantastic, guys. What a player. I'm telling you now, we're going to have the best defence in the league. We get Fofana. We've got the best defence in the league. The gaffer knows exactly what we've got. Let's have it right. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel, 100%. 100% we've got Super Tommy T. Yeah, 100%. Fuck, you know. How many comments are there, people? Big up to all of you in here. All right. Big up Matthew Harris. Big up Johnny. I watched the game and I was fuming for that Anthony Taylor for costing 3 points. Romero should be sent off. What a disgraceful match. We're the best team in London up the Chelsea. 100%. I agree with everyone. I'm sure that all you guys in here agree with everything I've got to say and how I saw the game and how I see these situations. But it's clear as day, we have been cost of 3 points by the officials. It's the officials that have done it. The officials have done it. They've done it to us again. And it's got to be stopped, people. But do you know why it won't be? Because of the FA. The FA hate us. They hate us, people. Yes, I saw a clip of Werner at the game. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's there. Whatever. Maybe sorting out property that he's got here. Whatever. I don't know. Bowley is going to land the minerals on the FA and the PL bet. Big up Dusty Rose, my guy, legend. We'll have to see about that, people. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about that. I'm not sure. Big up Chelsea, old boy. Sorry, Chelsea boy. Romero's the clown. Big up to all you guys in here, all my regulars, all of you in here. There's like super chats. There's one I missed, but I'll read it out. Was at the game today. What an atmosphere by the Chelsea. Robbed by Taylor once again. That's Jack CFC 95. Big up to you, my member as well. Sorry I didn't see the super chat to put it up on here, but I've read it out, geezer. And yeah, it was an unbelievable atmosphere. It was absolutely buzzing. It was rocking. Wonderful, wonderful day out. I met Tony. I saw loads of people. All the people there. I saw them all. Big up Strays, my guy. Big up Johnny. Hold my beer. Yeah. Hold my beer, all right. I feel for you, geezer. 4-0 down yesterday. Hold my beer. I did hold your beer. Let's have it right. Guys, what can I say about this result is just I feel cheated. You know, too many times we feel cheated as Chelsea fans. It's not right, guys. It's not right. We shouldn't have to feel this way. Here it is. Sorry. Big up, Jack. Was at the game today. What an atmosphere by the Chelsea. Robbed by Taylor once again. We were robbed. We were robbed, mate. Absolutely robbed. Big up to you, Geezer. Big up to you. Big up to Nick as well. I saw him today. He came up to me. Hope you're in here, Geezer. Big up to you, your family, up the Chelsea. Saw Steve and his son as well. Big up to Steve as well. All the people. Lewis was there. Fat out. Everyone was there. We were buzzing. None of us were apprehensive about this game. We were all very confident. I was very confident. We should have won the game. We didn't win the game. And that's the way it went. You know, we have to take it on the chin now, but let's have it right. We go into Leeds game without our gaffer in the dugout, which is a big game, as you know. But there is nothing, and let me remind these Tuchel outers and Tuchel haters, there is nothing that the gaffer can't handle. Last year, nothing will ever be as bad as what the fuck is going on? My internet just cut out, people. This is ridiculous. Fucking crashing. Fuck. Big up to everyone. Sorry about that technical issue. Embarrassment, mate. The fuck is going on, man? Ridiculous. We're back though. We're back, people. We are back live. We are back live. Big up to everyone in here. This is Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor got involved and Mike Dean got involved with my Wi-Fi. Let's have it right. They done me in like kippers. Done me like kippers. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Fuck, you know. Right. So, let's get into it, people. Right? We're going to get into it now. Big up to everyone. Taylor has crashed the stream, people. He's crashed the stream. Everyone should like and subscribe for that. Like and subscribe, people. Fucking hell. And it's hot today. It's 33 degrees, people. 33 degrees. People, you're right. People are trying to take down the minerals. They want to cut me off, people. They don't want me to land the minerals and say the truth and how it is. And there's nothing that my gaffer didn't do today. He didn't do anything wrong except tell the truth. All right? So any brown envelopes that come at the gaffer, all right? Simple. Absolutely simple. Yeah, you like the mug? Big up. Let's have it right. The Minerals FC. We're live and kicking. We're live and kicking. Brown envelopes are paying off the Wi-Fi. Big up, Julius, my geezer. Up the Chelsea. Up Mills FC. Thank you for your Super Mills donation. What else is going to happen today? What other corruption is going to happen today? My stream's people are trying to take my stream down. Let's have it right. Absolute disgrace. Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean are the biggest frauds in EPL history. I am fuming, bro. Absolutely fuming. Listen, the feeling is mutual, my guy. The feeling is mutual. Every Chelsea fan right now feels this way. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah. Hold on. Is my fifth lever coming in so that my stream don't cut out? I'm just checking, people. Let me check. Let me check if my fifth lever's coming in, bro. All right, let's have it right. I'll tell you what. Because I've got a certain thing on that mug. I can't sell it. But what I will do is with my one of my memberships. I think it's on one of my memberships. I will give that as a gift as part of my membership. Yeah, I'll give you the mug as a gift. Yeah, until I rebrand some things, because you have to be careful, people. You know, in this game, I didn't expect Minerals FC to like grow quickly. You know, in 6 weeks or whatever, and it almost hit 3K subscribers, and have all you guys have 400 people in a stream, and it's fantastic. And I got a lot of love at the game today. A lot of people I saw. It's fantastic for me. Big up to all you guys in here. Without you lot, the stream is not what it is. Yeah, it's not what it is. All right. Redesign the mug. Yeah. I might have to do a cartoon of myself. Maybe I'll do a cartoon of myself, people. I don't know if you drink out of that, but this is the iconic thing, isn't it? Guys, let's hit the 3K tonight. Big show. Big show. Yeah? Big show. Big up, Mark Dunn, my member. Minerals FC's Worldwide Johnny landed. Let's have it right. As always, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. All right, people. Let's get into some fun now. So, let's get into some fun now. All right. Guys, let me know what likes I'm on. Like and subscribe. Yeah, it does. It feels like Broke Alona 2009, Johnny. It does. It really does. We got robbed today, people. We got absolutely robbed. Yeah. All right. Let me get it up. Before I do that, let me just take it out 1 sec. Let me actually get it. All right. Let's mud this fucking muppet. Where is he? Let's get this muppet up. All right. All right. Now, let's do this, people. Right, let me know what likes I'm on. Let's mud this fella. Let's mud this fella. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do some minerals now. Yeah, we're gonna land some minerals now, bruv. All right. We're gonna land some minerals, bruv. Bear with me, yeah. Give me 2 seconds, yeah. Oh. All right, people. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's go, people. Are we ready, people? All right. Lovely. Look at the fella. Look at us. Look at us with our tank tops on. We're fucking full of minerals, aren't we? Yeah. Except the minerals we have at our football club, we got the right to look like this and be pumped. Yeah. Let's have it right. We got the right to look like this, mate. Because there's something you don't know, fella. You ain't got this. You don't have it. You never will have it. Yeah. You ain't got these 2 stars. You ain't won fuck all. Yeah? Let's have it right. Let's have it right, people. Let's fucking roll. Let's land the minerals. Let's get into it, people. Here we go.
See me.
I
Expressions
do
and
see
chill,
you.
yeah?
Yeah.
See me.
Yeah.
See me.
Yeah.
Look into my soul, blood. Look into my soul.
Listen, your Tin Pot Club, yeah? And your fans ain't got no soul. You ain't won fuck all, yeah? You're sweating like a fucking pig at the minute, geezer, yeah? You need to get a towel or something.
You might want to mock me. You might want to take me for a dickhead.
Geezer, we've been mocking you in your club for fucking years, forever, mate. Absolute years, bruv. We've been mocking you and mugging you lot off. You lot are the worst club. You got nothing. You got no soul, no fucking minerals. You ain't won nothing. So yeah, we have. Let's have it right.
Kid. Robbie, you walking Malteser. You want to laugh at me?
Well, he can laugh.
KG, blood.
He's your enemy.
Looking like Robbie and White Yardie did a fusion dance.
Enemies, mate.
You want to chat to me? Are you mad? Are you mad? Get off my manager. Get off my manager.
Let's have it right, bruv. Let's have it right about my manager, bruv, yeah? My manager's got all the minerals, yeah? Your manager ain't got this, mate, yeah? Your manager ain't won, yeah? 3 major honours in 13 months. Your manager ain't won a Champions League. You ain't won a Super Cup. You ain't won a fucking Club World Cup. You talk about your manager. Your manager, yeah? All he's doing is wearing a wig, fella, and he's a fucking absolute brown envelope, yeah? And wait till he throws his toys out the pan and you're talking about my manager. Your manager's been there for 2 minutes, mate, yeah? You hand out brown envelopes. Let's have it right. You hand out brown envelopes, mate. That's what you're good at.
Do you know them way there? What are you, man, telling me, fam?
Listen, your fans were piss poor, fella. They were like they're in a fucking library. You know, if you're gonna sing our chant, sing it with some soul, fella, yeah? Because really, you should be a Chelsea fan. Spurs, where are they? Bottle jobs, mate. Absolute bottle jobs, these guys. Yeah? Absolute bottle jobs. It's funny that we forgot your away fans were there, mate. Yeah? We forgot they were away. And you had the cheek to sing our song like that.
With your Dead One song.
Yeah.
Goonie,
Dead
why-
One song, bruv. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back. Macy in attack. Chelsea going to win the Champions League. How about this one? We've won it all. 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 Something you can't sing, fella.
What are you messaging me for? Huh? Who gave my number to Frozone from the Incredible?
Don't come at Goody like that. Goody's got minerals, bruv. Goody's got minerals because he's a Chelsea boy.
Are you dumb, Sophie? I'm rolling my spliff. Rory, you can't.
You need to roll it, fella, because you're going to be fucking out of the top 4 come the end of the season. So, yeah, you better be rolling, mate. You better roll it sharpish, fella.
Chat to me.
Roll it
Any
sharpish,
man that can
mate.
sit like this for 3 hours can't chat to me, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Lewis. Mo Farah with a hairline.
Lewis.
That Ethiopian
Lewis is
Colton
sitting there,
Banks.
bruv. Lewis is chilling, bruv. Yeah.
We're world
Listen,
champions.
let's have it
We're
right,
world
yeah?
champions of the Chelsea.
Listen,
I'm the
mate.
most miserable guy.
Listen. Lewis is sitting there chilling, mate. You lot drew. It's an embarrassment. This reaction's an embarrassment, fella. You talk about expressions. Your expressions are an absolute disgrace. For a draw at a bridge. Where's all the big bollocks come from? Listen, let's have it right. Chelsea, yeah, we're winning trophies while I was in my old man's nutsack. What were you doing when you were in your old man's nutsack? They win fuck all. You come out of your old man's nutsack and they still ain't won fuck all. So yeah, big up the Chelsea.
Guy, YouTube.
Matisse. How can I forget, blood? He is a smart guy.
I mean, you're naming people, but
bro, man's at home eating
all European
nerds.
champions.
Yeah, I'm up in Sweden.
They're European
Kai
champions.
Havertz
They're
must have been
world
wearing them
champions,
Air
bruv.
Forces you were
Chelsea.
wearing in foot golf, blood.
Oh,
See me.
he wanted to talk about
Expressions and
fucking
chill
Kai.
wearing them Air Forces. Havertz must have been wearing them Air Forces you were wearing in foot golf, blood.
Let's talk about Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz was wearing Air Forces when he was over Edison, my son, to win the Champions League, the club World Cup. He fucking scored a penalty. Listen, his Air Forces are fucking lovely. In fact, this fella is Gucci'd up. He's got Louboutins. He's got everything. He's got all the minerals, yeah, that he scores the big goals. He's won trophies for our football club. So where are we coming at Kai Havertz? What about your beloved Harry Kane? Harry Kane, all he does is he spits when he talks, bruv, and holds his golden boot like a knob. That's it, bruv. That's all the minerals that you got. And you still couldn't do anything. You had to be paid off, yeah? You had to have the corrupt referee that we had with the brown envelopes rob us VAR, Mike Dean, rob us. That's how you're reacting like this about a draw, fella. Listen, let's have it right. Why don't you cool off, yeah, with all that sweat, yeah? Because I'm actually quite dry at the minute. I'm dry, yeah? I'm nice and dry, fella, all right? Ease off the Red Bulls, yeah? Ease off them Red Bulls. Let me just turn this up a little bit here. And get a fucking white towel. Get a white towel like your Tin Pot Club and dry yourself off, fella. That's all I've got to say on this guy, bruv. That's all I've got to say. So, yeah, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. We're moving. I can wear my vest. Solid, mate. No problem. You know what I mean? I'm not sweating. I'm chilling. I am chilling. I'm a world champion at the minute. Yeah? I'm an absolute world champion. Right? 2-time Champions League winner. Countless leagues. We've got the best manager. We've got the minerals. So, yeah, I'm good. My expressions are lovely. You know? But pipe down, fella. Relax. Calm your beans, bruv. Calm your beans, bruv. All right. Anyway, let me get my top on because I think that's all a bit of nonsense, bruv. Do you know what I mean? All that. It's all a bit of nonsense. It's all a bit of fun and games because that's what he's all about. He's all about the fun and games. Then give me a second, bruv. Give me a second. Fuck, you know. See, I like to wear attire, people. I like to wear nice attire, bruv. Yeah, when I go on my streams, I like to look crisp. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way I am, mate. It's shocking that they drew and they it's like they won the Champions League, people. It's like they won the Champions League, these lot. Yeah, it's like they won the Champions League. Big up, Indefinite. That is a lot of confidence for an Audi Cup. Yeah. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Big up to all you guys, man. Big up to every single one of you in here. All got the minerals, every single one of you. Yeah, every single one of you got the minerals. Ah, that was a nice bit of theatrics. So we can replicate that, except we got minerals, mate, and we won trophies, and we're the biggest club in London. Yeah, we are the biggest club in London by miles, absolute miles. So yeah, big up everyone in here. They've won fuck all. So, people, talk to me in the chat. What likes am I on? Like and subscribe, people. Get the likes up to 400 likes. I should be on 400 likes. I should subscribe. Get me to the 3K tonight, people. Get me to the 3K. 90 more for 3K. 90 more subs to get to 3K. Do it tonight, people. Get me to the 3K. Get me to the 3K, people. Let's have it right. There's no one here. No one like Johnny Minerals. There is no channel like Minerals FC. I have done plenty of mudding. And listen, I'd love to hear Mr. Rory Jennings, what he's going to say about the gaffer. I'd love to hear what he's going to say about the gaffer. I'd love to hear what all these tosspots are going to say. And listen, this guy's calling out all these people, and I love Lewis. Lewis is my guy. All the others, they're not representatives of Chelsea, mate. Yeah? Let's have it right. And at AFTV, they're your rivals, but you sit with each other hand in hand. Fuck all that, all right? I hate all my rivals. I hate anyone that's not Chelsea, and I'm Minerals FC. So let's pipe down and let's keep that respect. Yeah, you respect a club like Chelsea because Chelsea are bigger than you. You have to respect the daddy of London. All of these fans and these fan bases have to respect the daddy of London, and that's Chelsea Football Club by miles. There's no discussion about it. It is what it is. But Lewis is my boy. I saw Lewis today. He's a big up the geezer. Yeah, up the Chelsea. As the expression goes, up the Chelsea. Nah, he's up the fucking Chelsea. That's what he is. He's up the fucking Chelsea. All right. So we keep it like that. And Gunny as well. Yeah, Gunny. I love Gunny. Big up Gunny. Yeah, coming at Gunny like that. Who gave his number like he's some fucking celebrity? Come on, let's have it right. We're all human beings here. We're all fans of our club. There's no need for that nonsense. All right. Big up Gunny. Rory is a plank. We know that. He's always been a plank. He talks shit. Nini's been crying, probably still crying. What's he going to say about the gaffer? Listen, my gaffer. Let's bring up my gaffer. My gaffer's an absolute legend, my gaffer. All right? My gaffer's a legend, people. Let's bring up my gaffer. I've got to bring up this one bit. All right. All right. So let's get to it. Here we go. All right, people. Let's land the minerals. Let's bring our gaffer here. Let's bring our gaffer in here. I can't believe they tried to hijack my stream, people. They tried to hijack my stream. Guys, I'm almost at 3K. Get me to the 3K, people. This is a landmark for me. 3K is unbelievable in 6 weeks. Come on, people. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go. All right. Let's get it up. I love my gaffer. I absolutely love my gaffer. Let's go.
Decisive error going on.
Jerry, last one. Thomas, the referees have been given a direction to let the game flow more, maybe not punish every foul. Is this sort of thing that we see today the new reality? Players and fans got to get used to the fact that some fouls won't be given.
Some fouls won't be given. Yeah, but when we have still some rules, and I'm very surprised when suddenly is a 50-50 challenge with Harry Kane in the build-up to the last goal, and suddenly it is worth whistling, because nobody from the players from Tottenham expected a free kick, because it was not a free kick, but suddenly it's a free kick. When Reece James did the tactical foul, it was a yellow card. How many tactical foul did Højbjerg do today? He hit Reece James in his neck, in front of both benches. The fourth official told me we'll go back to this. It's advantage. We will go back to it. Did he go back to it? No, he did not.
No, he didn't.
We had a yellow card. Bentancur is 3, 4, 5, 6 tactical fouls. It's a clear foul on Kai Havertz, who goes towards goal in the next attack. It stands, it goes, and it's a build-up for the 1-1. It's huge misinterpretation of situations. I'm happy to let the game go, but then let it go in every direction, please, and not like this. I mean, this is it's what it is today, and it will not go away. I mean, I don't even know if I will get punished for all my
Why should you, Gaffer? You're telling the truth,
normally,
Gaffer.
Yeah.
You're telling the truth, Gaffer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish it there. I think
Yeah. Okay.
Here it is. Where is it? I want.
Say, you understand there's an issue. The players understand it. Some of the fans have said that they don't think he should referee Chelsea.
Damn right, you should.
Maybe it would be better. Maybe it would be better, but honestly, we also have VAR to help making the right decisions. Since when can players be pulled at their hair? Since when is that? And if he does not see it, I don't blame him. I didn't see it. But we have people at VAR who check this, and then you see it, and then what? And then how can this not be a free kick, and how can it not be a red card? How?
Exactly, Gaffer.
Is there any? This does not even have to do with the referee. In this case, if he does not see something, that's why we have people to check if there's a decisive error going on.
Jerry, last one. Thomas,
there you go, people. Well, straight out of Gaffer's mouth. Straight out of Gaffer's mouth. He's he said it exactly how it is. He said it exactly how it is, and rightly so. Rightly so. You know. Big up, Replica. Mbappe told PSG to sell Neymar. Remain Molina. What? Is this a joke? I follow Remain Molina. Is this a joke? It's not a penalty taker problem at PSG. It's a concern of player asking his management to send another player out while believing that the latter was not going to be aware. More complicated than that. What's this about? What's this about, people? I'd love Neymar. Get me name minerals at Chelsea. Fuck Aubameyang and Depay's and all this nonsense. Go and get me. Is this true, Replica? Is this true? Where is this quote? Where is this quote? Get me put in the chat. Let me know where this is come from, people. Let me know where this has come from. Because Romain Molina's bang on. He's right. He told us that Tuchel didn't want Koundé, and that was all fake. And that was all manipulated by the press, by George Mendes to get Barcelona to up their bid, because Sevilla and Monkey knew there was no one else in for Koundé because Chelsea didn't want him. But but they used Chelsea in this fake bid. That's why Fabrizio's in the mud and he was brown enveloped. Yeah, so have it right. Let me know, people. Let me know, Replica. Jake Paul's tweet. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. Yeah, big up, indefinite. Thanks for Super Mills donation. Jake Paul, yeah, he's landed minerals there. He's not saying anything wrong, is he? Not saying anything wrong. TT, my goat, my gaffer. What's that? Johnny watched the clip of Tuchel flexing his biceps in the press conference earlier. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'll take big up Angelica. Yeah, I'll take Neymar gladly. 100%. 100%. Big up King Kai first. I love my gaffer too. I want him to be our gaffer for years and years to come. Listen, he's proper Chelsea. He's proper Chelsea, mate. 100% proper Chelsea. He loves his football club. I love him. He's like a protector of our football club. Do you know what I mean? He's the protector of our football club, and I love it. Yeah, he's been through it all. He's got it all. Big up Stephen here, Johnny. Nice to have the minerals. Big boy meet today. The game at the game geezer at Stamford Bridge. So big up Tony and all there today for what should have been a fan day, but we were robbed by the Matrix. Yeah, we were robbed by the Matrix. Fucking corrupt bastards. Absolute corrupt bastards. Guys, like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. I'm close to the 3K. I'm what, 80, 90 away from 3K. There's over 300 people in here. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's get behind it. Let's land the minerals. I'll come at anyone. I don't give a shit who it is. Yeah. No one can be a representative of Chelsea for me. I will be my own representative. What I think and what I say. No one does it for me. All right? No one does it for me. What's this? So it's not a penalty taker problem at PSG. It's a concern of a player asking his management to send another player out while believing that the latter was not going to be aware. Is that the actual translation then? So the no more complicated than that. It's not, but I don't know what happened in the PSG game. Obviously, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what happened. I haven't got a clue what's happened. But if that's the case, that what Mbappe is the sporting football director now, isn't he? Sporting director at PSG. Does he want Neymar out now because did Neymar want to take the penalty and Mbappe wanted to take it? What's the thing? Neymar found out that Mbappe wanted him out of the team. Oh, really? Come on, Romain Molina. Engineer that move for us. Engineer that move for us. Land the minerals. Tell the truth, because you tell the truth. You land it. Come on. I'd love Neymar. Let's get him on the cheap as well. You don't disrespect in the dressing room. Maybe this is the way to force Neymar out. Oh, I bet he did. I bet he did. He's changed his tune since I mudded the geezer. That's what's happened. He's changed his tune since I mudded the geezer. There's nothing you can come at the gaffer. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt when he gets his signings. Fuck off. Fuck off. Benefit of the doubt after everything he went through. Nah, he's a wrong un, mate. He talks shit. His opinions mean nothing. Get the name minerals to the Chelsea. 100%. 100%. Mbappe FC needs to land us. Yeah. So what? Yeah, Neymar usually takes the pens. All right. So Mbappe took the pen. Is that what happened? Mbappe took the penalty, and Neymar takes the pens. Prince Ace, big up, yo, bro. What do you think about Anthony Gordon? Listen, he's a good little player. He done well against us at Goodison Park. Very good close control. Bit of a dribbler. One of those difficult players to play against. A bit Sterling-esque in that. The way he's a bit smaller and he wriggles and he gets out of situations. And the gaffer wants him, clearly. If we're going to bid for him, the gaffer wants him. Maybe he sees him as a backup on the right-hand side in the system and he slots in. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that. 100%. So I'm not too... My message to the fans is, whoever the gaffer wants and who we sign, we should be happy and back him, and that's it. You know, no one expected Gordon. That's come out of the blue. It's come out of the blue. Yeah. He's got pace and he's got trickery. That's what Tuchel wants. Pace kills, guys. Pace kills. Yeah, I did call it, guys, on my show with all the other guys. I said I fancy Loftus-Cheek as a wing back, and it happened. Neymar was liking tweets about the whole pen thing. He ain't happy. I love that. Get the gaffer name minerals. Todd Bowley, Clear Lake Capital. Go and land your minerals and get Tuchel Neymar. I tell you what, we get Neymar, guys, and we get a Frankie de Jong, which I don't believe we're going to sign Frankie de Jong. But if we did, I think you're talking title challenge to an extent. If our wing backs stay fit, we look good, guys. Today we look good. We look good. We look ready. This was the kickstart we needed to our season. You know, to have Everton away, Spurs at home, and now Leeds away. This is a tough start to the season for Chelsea Football Club. These are fixtures you want a little bit later. You want the easier games. It hasn't happened for us. So we're diving in deep end straight away. And the gaffer's there. And I trust the gaffer. And that's all that matters. I love this gaffer. Tommy T's got the minerals. Always had the minerals. Yes, RIP FIFA, my guy. Are you in New York, geezer? How are you, Johnny? Just got back to the hotel. How are you, mate? Glad to catch you live. Big up to you, mate. It's been a shocker. We got robbed by Anthony Taylor. We got robbed by Mike Dean on VAR. We should have won the game. We played fantastic. We balled out. Minnels Mount, Kante, Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, all of us. All the team was fantastic. We played as a team, guys. We played as a team. That's what wins you titles. That's how we won the Champions League. We played as a team. And that's what we did today. And that's why we should have won. But we got robbed. And that's the only reason we didn't win. We got robbed. Yeah? Those two decisions were shocking. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Gordon ain't coming 40 mil. Ask price 50. Yeah, it's all nonsense. Listen, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, people. Match of day saying that there is no law in the rules about pulling hair. Of course not. But when you pull the shirt, what about that? What's the difference between pulling someone's hair in the shirt? Is that not actually physical? That's physicality. If someone goes like that, is that not a red card and a foul? What's the difference between pulling the hair? So you pull him back, you pulled his head, pull him back, and he's lost balance. Is that not a foul? Fuck off. Match of the day. Who's that? Alan Shearer? Who is it? Murphy? Who's on there? Dublin? Dion Dublin? Who is it? Mbappe's he's a rat. He's a generational mercenary. All right? He's a generational mercenary. He should have gone to Real Madrid, and he didn't. He stayed there because he wants to play the big daddy bollocks at 23 years old or whatever he is, yeah? Fuck him. I've never liked Mbappe. I'm not disputing he's a talent, all right? But where's his Champions League? Until he goes to a La Liga or Premier League, as long as he stays in that dead league, no one gives a shit. You can win all your leagues there. No one cares. It's irrelevant. You got to win the Champions League, fella. And you bottled it in the Champions League final under Thomas Tuchel, where Thomas Tuchel got the best stats out of you and Neymar. And you bottled it. So that's all I've got to say on Mbappe. Ruben was class day, one of the best games he played since returning from injury. Yeah, he was fantastic. He was fantastic. He was fantastic. Great performance, shocking result. I agree, Geese. I agree. Big up Joey in here. Fuck them dirty spuds. They're trash. They are. Get them in the bin. Muppets. Absolute Muppets. Nick Smith, my guy. Big up, Johnny. Lovely to see you today. Lovely to see you today. Big up to you. Big up to you, geezer. Yeah, of course he does. He wins the fight. Yeah, he's a generational arsehole. He's a generational brown envelope official. That's what Taylor is. He's a brown envelope official. Generational. Always has been and always will be. Yeah, always has been. Big up HT Talks, Chelsea. H Talks, Chelsea. Big up Johnny, fucking living with the result. Feels like a loss. Fuck Anti Taylor. Yeah, but listen, we take a lot of good things from this result, people, and we've got to move past it. It's a bitter pill to take and swallow. But how we played, people, was fantastic. I'm worried about Conte. I'm worried that we ain't got the gaffer on the touchline for the Leeds game, but I think we'll beat Leeds. I think we're good enough to beat Leeds, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned, people. In that respect, Georgie, he got taken off, so it is what it is. But our defense looks fantastic because the whole where is it, Joe? Because the whole media hate Chelsea, and that's what's projected, and it's projected through the FA. The FA have hated us for years. It's hated us for years, and it will be ongoing, mate. There's nothing that's going to change. I would love Frankie de Jong, but it looks like he's going to stay. Is there any news on that? Is there any news on that? Fuck Mbappe, man. He's trying to force Neymar out. Neymar's more generational than Mbappe, for fuck's sake. What's going on now? What's going on? Neymar's fucking clear of Mbappe, mate. As far as I'm concerned. I'm clear of it. Guys, let me know what subs I'm on. I'm close to 3K. Big up to Joey. Smash that like button, guys, for Mr. Minerals. Let's have it right. Smash the like button. Like and subscribe. If you're new in here, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I like Gordon. Looks like a player who plays for the badge and works his arse off. Yeah, listen. If the gaffer wants him, then I'm happy to take him. I like him as a player. I think he's a talented player. Xavi wants to have de Jong to leave more than Uber. Who said that, Jack? Where did that come from? I wouldn't surprise me. The way they're treating de Jong, they need to get. Listen, de Jong needs to have self-respect and get his 70 million and get the hell out of there. He needs to leave that football club. They're an absolute disgrace. Horrible club. Corrupt. Rat club. They should be ashamed of themselves, the way that they are acting. And no one says fuck all about it. No one says anything. The media don't say nothing about Barcelona. It's all, let's just keep pushing. Let's keep feeding and taking the brown envelopes from their levers. Let's keep taking the brown envelopes so we can push the narrative what they want so they can get what they need. And let's have it right. Did they draw their game yesterday? Oh, well, didn't even play Frankie de Jong. He brought him on 70th, 80th minute. What a disgrace. Their best player. Best player. I gained abs watching that Man United match. I can't. Pick up Jose. Johnny, let's have it right. TT is the best. Of course he is. Unbelievable gaffer. Unbelievable gaffer. What gaffer? Should have been 8 wins today for the gaffer against Spurs. My gaffer. Look at him. No one wants to fuck with Minerals. No one wants to fuck with Minerals. Yeah? Let's have it right. Right, guys, let me know what subs I'm on. Johnny, I've seen something special today. Fantastic team performance. Future looks great and exciting for Chelsea fans around the world. Yeah, I do. It really does look. That's what I'm trying to project and say, that we should be very positive about the way we played and be excited because now we've got fluidity. Our front line, Mason Mount, my baller. Unbelievable today. He was everywhere. Everywhere. The link-up play, not giving the ball away, the retrieving the ball, the recoveries he made. He's a man. He's a man at 23. The way he's built, he's got all the minerals. Mason Mount, class player, generational baller. He was just outstanding for me. He was better than Kai and Sterling for me by miles. And maybe he had a chance where he shot. If it's just on target, he might have got a goal. But he's just brilliant. And Reece James, another one, just class. Havertz put in a shift today, people. He did as well. And I love Kai. Let's give Kai that running that he deserves. You know. Well, he does the half turn better than Georgie, in my opinion, mate. Mount. He does the half turn. We've seen the Cruyff turn that he does. He's the minerals general. Scored it against Porto. That goal, that turn, that half turn, beautiful. Mal's been superb since David and Muppets on Twitter don't give him enough credit. Yeah, they don't, Obi-Wan. Big up to you. When Mount plays, Chelsea play. It's as simple as that. He's so important to our football club. No one. I haven't heard Rory Jennings and all these other so-called faces of Chelsea speak highly of Mount, but they'll speak highly of like Kovacic and fucking Thiago Silva, which is fine. But if you're a fella that backs the youth so much and loves the youth, and you want to come into Gaffer because he's not bringing enough youth, well, our two youth players, Mason Mount and Reece James, I don't hear you mention them at all. But I tell you what, yeah, I agree with this. The same. Kai listen. Kai is a baller. If he scored that chance, what a goal it would have been. That was a volley in the air. You know, it's very hard to score that, and he wasn't far off. So respect to Kai. Absolute minerals. Kai landed fantastic. He worked for the team. You know, he pressed, he won the ball back, his link up, his little flicks, his link up with Mount and Sterling and Cucurella and James. It was just fucking brilliant. Conte as well was unbelievable. What a machine. What a baller. Big up, Matthew. No blaming the Chelsea players today. VAR and that fucker ref is the issue. 100% is the issue. I agree, my guy. I agree. 100% geezer. Right. Let's get what's his name? Fucking hell! What a great game, great day out. It was wonderful, mate. It was absolutely wonderful, guys. Let me just get this. One sec, guys. Let me send the link to this. I've got to hear this. All right. Guys, let me know what likes I'm on. Get me to the 3K, guys. Get me to the 3K. Very important. Let's get me to the 3K. Come on, people. Come on, people. Let me send it to sign. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Right, we've muddied a few people on here, haven't we? Right, okay, let's go down. Big up to everyone here. What subs are we on, guys? What subs are we on? Big up Mole Lester in here. Very clever. Let's have it fucking right. Just sub. Big up to you, geezer. Oh yeah, forgot. Where's what are we on, guys? What are we on, people? What are we on? Come on, 3K tonight. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, people. $60 subs. 60 subs away from 3K. There's gotta be more of you 60 subs. Come on. Get me to the 60 subs, guys. I'm so close to the 3K. He's mad. Don't know much about him, but I think he's like I don't really know much about him. Don't know. I ain't really watched him, to be honest. 70 subs. Come on, 70 subs away. 65 subs or whatever it is. Let's get to 3K, people. Come on. Up the Chelsea, up the Mills FC. Let's go. Let's land it, people. Let's land it. Where's your minerals at? Fun fact, Johnny, at one stage today, we had 5 academy grads on the pitch. Take that, Rory, you muppet. Let's have it right. Just call me Dave, my member. Big up to you. I love that shit. It's facts. We've got more academy players on our pitch in the team than any club in Europe, as far as I'm concerned. Any top club, any big club, any club competing and winning the majors, we have got the most youth players in our team that play. All right. So all you bods and all you wrong'uns that come at the gaffer for not bringing the youth, how much more fucking youth do you want to play? Because we've got plenty of minerals. We've got plenty of minerals in our youth. Big up, Jose. Appreciate that. Let's have it right, Johnny. Is the best channel. Big up to you, geezer. Big up to you. Yeah, I did body him. Clip it. I'll clip it. Fuck it. I'll clip it and mud the guy. I'll mud him. Right. Where are we? Ben Jacobs on Nini's vid had a dig on you, Johnny. He said how he liked how bigger Chelsea content creators are suck-ups to brown envelopes. What? Are you having a laugh? Ben Jacob, are you trolling me? Are you trolling me? He didn't say that. No chance. He wouldn't say brown envelopes. And if he did, clip it. I would love to see that. They ain't got the minerals to come on here. Ain't got the minerals. No way he said that. I don't believe it. He's trolling. Big up. Johnny Gas with the performance from the team. And TT bodied the wrong-uns for the shit decisions. Meanwhile, Conte smiling and running away from Conte smiling and running away from the truth, the fraud. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. He didn't dig you specifically, but he said that he did say that. I'm paraphrasing. What did he actually say? What did he actually say? Is it the latest video? They all got indirect comments, but they ain't got minerals to come on. I thought Connor was all right going forward, but defensively not good enough. He was good going forward, but he's not really a 6 guy. That's why I was concerned when Kante went off. I was worried. I was concerned because you didn't even have Kovacic or Jorginho with him. You had Loftus-Cheek, and Loftus-Cheek ain't a 6. So we played 2 players that weren't a 6. We still had enough minerals to shut out the game and win the game. So I'm not going to put that on them. All right. But the 2 decisions is where we drew the game. And those 2 decisions were bullshit. Brown envelopes. And I'm not going to come at Connor and Loftus-Cheek playing the 6 like that. The gaffer did it. The gaffer made the call for whatever reason. But I thought he was good. I thought Connor did well. Yeah. And we love Connor. He's one of our own. So he just needs to be bed in. Slowly bed him in because it's a different level. Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Way different level. Fucking other side of the spectrum. All right. Even Spurs, all the fans that think Spurs are going to do better than Chelsea, where are you? Talking crap. They're nowhere near Chelsea. Our squad depth is ridiculous. Look at their squad depth. He had Richarlison on the bench, that little rat. He's shit. And they linked us to him. He's not Chelsea level. Yeah, robbery of the year is bad. But I've got to stay positive. I've got to be happy with it, mate. I've got to be happy with it. But Connor's not a 6, guys. He's not a 6. You can't play a whole game with him as a 6. Is Jorginho injured? We're going to have fucking... Do you know what? I'd play Minerals Mount in the 6 with Jorginho for Leeds. and then you can play Havertz, Sterling, and Pulisic. That's what I'd do. Loftus Cheek right wing back again, maybe. He did well, and Reece James right centre back potentially. I don't know if Trev might play. Yeah, Mount is an 8, but Mount is generational, geezer. Mount can play 6 positions. He can play 6, 8, 10, right forward, left forward, false 9. He's done it all. No one's like Mount. Gallagher can't do that. No player in our team can do that. No player in our team can play all those positions. And when Mount played against, was it Udinese? Yeah. He outclassed Jorginho in double 6. He was man of the match, scored the goal. He would play the role Cover plays and the Conte, where they progress from the 6th position and Jorginho sits. That's what I think the gaffer will do. In my opinion, I think the gaffer will do that. Yeah, I think the gaffer will do that. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I would do. And the gaffer's not going to be on the pitch. He needs to have players he trusts. He needs to have players he trusts. If he doesn't have players he trusts, then he's not going to play him, especially in those positions. He ain't going to play him. Yeah. Big up, Stephen here. Become a member of the Minerals FC. Thank you very much, Geezer. Lovely to see you today as well. Thank you very much for joining the membership scheme. Up to Chelsea, up Minerals FC. Love that. A new member. Let's have it right. Come on, Steve. Right. No. All right. So, I'll put the link in the thing. Paste it in there. There we go. I'll put a link in. I'll see what we do. All right. Havertz muddied all of them, mate. He played class. Half splendid. Sky Sports praising Spurs for their resilience and ignoring the pure corruption are part of the campaign. Yes, they are. Pure corruption, people. Absolute corruption. All right. Big up, Julius, my geezer. Yes. How are we doing, Julius?
Oh my God, what a horrible day. Horrible. I was fuming. Disgusting. How is this idiot allowed to referee a Chelsea game? I have no idea. And Spurs fans, these guys, they probably gonna have to put this draw in their cabinet because that's their biggest achievement in 50 years. These idiots out there celebrating like clowns. They've been spanked by us 4 times in a row or 5 times in a row. They can't even score. They can't even score a bird in a whorehouse. And now they're celebrating like they've won the Champions League. That shows you the levels. That's why I say Chelsea are the daddies of London, and we own London and North London. That's why. It shows you the levels. We are pissed off because it's a draw, and we take it as a loss. And they're celebrating like Muppets as if they won a trophy. And like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just unbelievable. And Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean, it's an agenda. It's a conspiracy. It's a scandal. It's corruption at its best. And if they can't see it, if the FA cannot see this, I don't know, like, what else can we say? They need to investigate this guy. Investigate him. And I'm so happy Thomas Tuchel called him out and he didn't care. He called him out straight up and he doesn't care. Because this is not the first time. Against Arsenal, Kovacic gets fouled and he gets the red card. You get fouled and you get a red card. We lose the final. That gave basically another clown at Arsenal, Arteta, a career. Basically, Anthony Taylor gave Arteta a career. which is gonna also end up being irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
And last year against Arsenal, same issue. Why do we have to get Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean every single time we play a big club or a big game? Because Spurs are not a big club. Why? And Conte, don't. Oh my God, Conte. Spurs
He's
are
a
managed.
fucking rat.
He's a rat.
Yeah, he's a
A
rat.
rat. He has no principles. He went to Inter Milan after he was a legend at Juve as a player. He goes to Inter Milan and as a manager, actually. He goes to Inter Milan. He wins them the league. He gives the middle finger to Agnelli, and he doesn't care. Shameless. Show some respect for the fans, at least. I know he had bust-ups with Agnelli. Show some respect for Juve fans that liked you, that loved you, that respected you. At least. This guy is shameless, and he's a rat. And if Spurs fans think that he's loyal to them or he's going to stick around, he will throw them under the bus the minute he has the chance. Because he knows, if you even watch his press conference before the game, he already lost the game before he played it. He knows today he was lucky and he was helped by the corruption of the referees. He knows that. I don't know what else to say, man. Like, I'm gutted because these 2 points might be costful at the end of the season, and we were robbed pure in daylight.
We were robbed, mate. We were absolutely robbed. You know, look at the gaffer there. What minerals the gaffer's got. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love that from the gaffer, the passion and the energy, bro. Let's look at this here. Obviously red carded. And let's look at these two situations here. Absolutely disgraceful, this one. All right. That's the first one. He went through the player to get the ball, and Kai Havertz is clearly fouled there. And then we got this one here. Look at that. And look at where he is. Look where Taylor is. Look, he's right in the bottom left-hand corner.
Unbelievable.
Look at his sight. He can see it. He can see it.
They see what they want. They see what they want. This guy needs to be investigated. And Chelsea Football Club, they need to do something about it, man. They need to do something about it. I can't take it. Big up.
Yes,
hello.
RP FIFA. My guy, you still in New York, geezer?
Yes, mate. This is my view in New York. Very nice.
Love that. Let everyone see the minerals, mate. Love that.
I had to watch a fucking game in Spanish. Well, I'm just a bit disappointed. Yeah, but you know, like in South America, we just scream goal for like a minute straight. I was like the 96th minute, and I was screaming at my TV, probably gonna get some noise complaints, but all I heard was goal coming out my TV, and I was fuming. But I don't know. For as long as I remember, it's just been Anthony Taylor mudding us. Like it's such clear, disgraceful decisions just off my head, like the Batshuayi Maguire. Where I don't know if you guys remember. Remember when Maguire headlocked Azpilicueta to head the ball in the penalty box? That's one that no one even talks about anymore. The red card in the FA Cup final. And Chelsea fans joke online when they heard he was refereeing, oh, we're fucked. But we genuinely are. And like, this is costing us 2 points. 2 points could be a title contender or a top 4 or win the league situation, which is just shocking. And that's gone like that. And those are very big points, especially at the beginning of the season for morale. And if you just lost 2 points like that, it would be a big kick in the balls after you put a performance right. We were clear winners. And not one of their goals came from a natural source of play. And Kai Havertz was literally on a counter-attack, could have got a goal from that, and he gets fouled, not even looked at by VAR. That should have been looked at. He's on a clear counter, gets dirtily challenged, not even considered. Shocking. I'm livid with that. But I'm very happy with our performance. And yeah, Tuchel knows. Can't ask so much more.
The gaffer. He's the gaffer. Yeah. Look at this. This is quality. Look at this.
It's Premier League football, and the 2 managers got involved today.
Here we go.
Funny side of their clash, flexing his bicep in the post-match news conference.
To
explain his view on the incident.
No, the minerals,
Well, you know, I just compared it to. On the field, nothing happens, nobody gets injured, and it's Premier League football, and the 2 managers got involved today because both of us were fighting for our teams, And that was it. Nobody got insulted. Nobody got hurt.
Legend. He's just a legend. And that's Wheezy, my guy. Look at this one. Wheezy, my guy. Go follow Wheezy there. There's his handle. That's Ben, my guy. He's out in the States. Big up to Wheezy. That is a mineral image there. That what an edit. That is an edit and a half. Love that shit. Love that shit. All right. So, this is the platform to let it out, your frustrations, to land your frustrations. Bobby, you're in here as well. RIP, land your frustrations. Everyone land it. Like, let it out. I've let mine out, so you know what I mean? Let's go.
Yeah, Johnny. Honestly. First, big up Julius. Rip, I don't know you, Julius, long time. But Rip, big up to you. Honestly, look, Johnny, I've been boiling since the end of that game. This is the kind of game that you remember back in the day when they were talking about inciting the crowd. This is what causes it. Anthony Taylor should be banned from football. Him and Mike Dean, I don't know what these geezers are up to, but this whole anti-Chelsea thing, it's ruining English football. It's killing the competition. We should be here talking about the team. There are a couple of things about that team. I mean, the finishing still hasn't quite been on it. And for me, Ruben really balled out after his injury. He showed what he can do. But instead, we're focused on this Muppet. And those Muppets in the Sky Sports studios, I mean, they went and put poor old Karen Carney in front of Souness and Carragher, two of the most anti-Chelsea fools you can ever get on TV. The poor girl stood no chance. They were talking, these geezers are so disingenuous, saying that, it wasn't a foul, that was the best refereeing they've seen, but for one decision. Yeah, the pulling of Cucurella's hair. Really? I mean, it's just, to me, it leaves such a sour taste in my mouth. It's one thing letting in the two goals that shouldn't have been two goals, but the whole thing that I just can't take it anymore from this geezer, Johnny. He can't referee Chelsea games. He can't. It's just too obvious. And how the football authorities will sit back and watch this man do what he does, game in, game out, without some kind of reprimand, some kind of suspension. I remember there was one referee that we had once. He messed up in one game. They sent him down to the lower leagues. I think the first division for a couple of games. I haven't seen him since. I just think that's what should happen to Anthony Taylor. The man's a total fraud. Total fraud.
He's full of shit, mate, isn't he? Really? He's absolutely full of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to let it out because I've been so upset with this. The way we played. I mean, we really balled out. I was proud of a lot of the play. Upset with the missed chances. I mean, Havertz's chance, okay. The ball was coming at him quickly, but crikey, he should have found the target. Mount missed a couple. Sterling missed one. My man Ruben that balled out like he did, he even missed a header. I just don't know what it is with. Is it bad luck? Is it what? What are they doing in training?
Bobby, this is the thing. Chances, I agree with you. We should have scored more goals. But this is the problem I have. Chances will be missed in football games, right? But we're supposed to score 5-6 goals to win.
Yeah.
Because of refereeing, because of referees, because of corruption. We did more than enough to win the game with 2-0. More than enough. And it wasn't enough because we have to score 5 goals for us to be able to win those type of games. It's just not fair.
It's not at all. And you know what, Julius? There's something, I'm so glad Johnny's mentioned it, because people never, ever give Chelsea, Tuchel, the whole structure that we have, for all it's worth, any kind of credit whatsoever. Look at how we're churning out our academy graduates and getting them into the first team. We had 6, 7 academy graduates in that squad today, 4 on the pitch at one time. No other club does that. Nobody. Look at Man United. They're suffering because they can't use their academy. They have to go and try and buy everyone. Same thing with Real Madrid and Barcelona and Bayern Munich. All these people are buying players left, right and centre, but we're actually bringing them through. That's why it really gets my goat when, yeah, we know Fofana's going to cost a lot of money. Everybody's screaming and shouting, oh, it's too much money. Yet Man City spend 100 million on Jack Grealish and spends a whole season trying to learn how they play. And Haaland hasn't had 2 great games and he's nearly 100 million. And we're just going to splash a little money on a player that we clearly need and it's part of a project going forward, his potential, and everybody's up in arms. It just drives me crazy. It really does.
Yeah, I also think the corruption and this, when we get a 70 million German called Kai Havertz, everyone's on our case. But no one even talks about Pepe. Pepe doesn't even play for Arsenal when he costs 70 million. And then what about, I'm just trying to think of someone like Maguire. He's become a fucking, just a joke. And with his 70 million, 80 million pound signs, Grealish from Man City, no one talks about them. They tell them, give them time. But when it's Kai Havertz, who scored a Champions League final goal to win it for Chelsea at like what age of 22, 21, around that age, that's crazy. People still slate him for it. I don't understand it. And also on Sky Sports, who represents us? Which legend, Chelsea icon represents us? No one. No legend. You don't see John Terry, Lampard on there. You see Rio Ferdinand fucking putting John Terry 5th best defender of all time and putting him in first. Fucking ridiculous. Shocking.
They went and put Karen Carney there. I felt sorry for the girl. Totally intimidated by Souness and
what's up, Johnny?
What do you expect her to say? Yeah.
No, fuck them all. Listen, big up. I got Indefinite here. I got Monster in here. Let's have it right, geezer. What are we saying?
Yeah, man.
What are we saying, people?
Fuck.
Hey?
These referees are terrible. They're terrible. How can they be in this league? I don't understand how they're not, how they don't have charges for match fixing. This makes no sense to me. It was so blatant in front of the bridge. How can you not? How can that not go up for review? I'm so frustrated. Both their goals came from refs. That's it. That's the only way they can score against us. We dominated them. That was us versus Real Madrid. That was that type of performance. We absolutely outclassed them on every single minute of that game. Period.
Facts. Like, listen, we were robbed. We all know we were robbed. It's clear as day we were robbed. But at the end of the day, we have to be positive from this and understand that we played as a team today. We looked very, very good. It's a massive jump from playing at Goodison the way we did to how we played today in a big game at home, our first home. And the way the gaffer was, the energy, the unity, the intensity, that we deserved to win this game. We didn't, all right? Because of the
deserved to win the game?
No other choice. There's no other reason.
On. To the narrative all week with Chelsea Football Club, and let me have my little bit. Everybody wrote us off. We were going to get pasted by the Spurs today. We were there. We saw it with our own eyes. We played them off the fucking park, right? And we destroyed them, right? We should have had 3 or 4 goals. We didn't, okay? But you know what? We destroyed them. And it was their best opportunity today to get Chelsea sleeping. Right, they all said it over the last few days. I saw all the networks say the same story, the same narrative, that we were going to be done today. And what happened? The complete opposite. Come on, the Chelsea. We destroyed them today. We were there, Johnny, and we done it. Right, we should never have lost. Right, we lost by the Matrix with fucking Anthony Taylor and that fucking Dean, right, who hate the Chelsea. And we all know that. anyone, all these Mickey Mouse presenters, how can they go against the Chelsea? How can they go against the extremely professional performance we put out today? We were excellent, passing, attacking, the whole. I mean, we were brilliant. I love the game. Best game I've ever been to. Right, we should have done them 2 or 3 or 4, 1. If they give them 1 goal, we were robbed. End of. That's my bit. I'll let someone else have a word. Thank you.
Big up, Steve. Facts, mate. Absolute facts.
Absolute facts.
Yeah, it was. We played fantastic today, and I'm buzzing. And yeah, we did. We should maybe score about 3 goals. We didn't. But at the same time, they didn't deserve those 2 goals. They wouldn't have got those 2 goals if the officials did their fucking job. And for that reason, they did nothing. They caught, apart from the Harry Kane chance where it went across Mendy wide. What problems did they cause us?
I couldn't believe it, Johnny. I couldn't believe it. I was there. I was watching the game. I thought 10 minutes went by, 15 minutes went by, 20 minutes went by, and on and on. We absolutely took it to them. I thought Loftus-Cheek was fantastic. Most of the team was unbelievable. We destroyed them. Right? What a absolutely taking this whole media and saying, you know what? Say what you want to say, but Chelsea today told them a different story. We destroyed Tottenham today. We should have won the game. The Matrix stole it from us. End of story. No one can say otherwise. Tottenham fans know it. We were looking over them today, Johnny. We saw them like pipsqueaks in the fucking corner, quiet as a mouse, said fuck all. They were raving like they won the fucking Champions League when they got that last goal. End of fucking story. You know it. I know it. They fucking know it. Right? And all these Sky Sport, Talk Sport, these Mickey Mouse fucking unbelievable pundits getting paid so much money saying, yeah, Chelsea are done, Spurs are going to do them, we destroyed them, end of. And you know what? Get some of them fucking Tottenham supporters on, and that Mickey Mouse blood clot geezer, get your fucking arse on here and fucking get your minerals on here. And listen, what are you going to say?
Listen, I took my top off with my vest.
Fuck all, mate. Get your
on.
fucking arse on here and give your blood clot fucking verbals. Fuck all, mate. Blood clot. Giving it the fucking big one to fucking Lewis and Goonie, fuck all with your blood clot talk. Let me tell you something. Fuck all. End of.
Up the Chelsea.
Yo, guys, what's up? Hey, Steve, do you remember me? I was in a conversation with you around 2-3 weeks ago, and you told me that, since I was talking some very good points about Chelsea, if I was changing from a Barcelona fan to Chelsea, this might be the game, man. Like, I absolutely fucking loved it.
Do you know what? And let me be really honest with everybody out there. I really was worried. I thought, the Spurs, they got a better team, maybe. You know what, Steve? You should have slapped yourself today. We fucking destroyed them. I couldn't believe. I was like, wow.
All that running for nothing.
Fucking park. And nobody can say otherwise.
You know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Steve,
anybody can say different. Get on here right now. Tune in. Click the fucking link and say your bit. Spurs supporters, if you're listening, get on here now. Give the minerals.
They won't dare come on here, mate. They ain't got the minerals to. They ain't got fucking minerals to. But listen, Sane, what were you saying, geezer?
Yeah, I was just saying I was absolutely fucking blown away today with what Thomas Tuchel did. So I saw the game. It started with like a 4-2-2 setup. And then what Conte did was he tried to mimic the exact same setup that Thomas Tuchel did. And then he changed back his setup. He put Reece James into the middle, and Reece James was absolutely fucking amazing. There were 2 chances that Kai Havertz that he should have scored. They were pretty unlucky to miss, but he absolutely destroyed Spurs today. Like I could see the 2 midfielders on the Spurs team. What's his name? Bentancur and Højbjerg. They were absolutely getting run over. This was a tactical masterclass. This was a tactical masterclass by Thomas Tuchel. I'm just absolutely in
He
love with
he,
what
he
is
made
happening.
he forced Conte, right, to play a back four in the second half. That's
Yeah,
how much of a
exactly.
masterclass
Yes,
it was.
it was. That's what I'm talking about. Like I've never seen such brilliance by Chelsea ever. I've never seen.
Conte must have thought, "Oh my God, what on earth is going on?" You've got these three attackers that's supposed to be three of the best attackers in that top six. So people said they never touched the ball. I was thinking as a Chelsea supporter, what's going on? We're actually destroying them. They had no chances. 69% to 31% possession. Come on, we destroyed. I still can't believe it because I had doubts in us. Late preparation. They had the early preparation. They had the early transfer window. They got their players in. They prepared right. We done them. End of. What a fantastic game. Great game today, mate. Great game. Disappointing that we were robbed, but you know what? What I've learned is don't discount Chelsea Football Club.
No, don't.
Never. Big up,
Never.
listen, big up Tony there. Land your minerals, geezer. What are we saying? Up the Chelsea. Land it.
Yeah, literally just got in, Johnny. Absolutely knackered, but what an exhilarating performance that was today. It was truly magnificent. It really was, and all those doubters, especially those pundits and supporters of other clubs, and indeed some of our own supporters too. They should look and watch that game again, and change their thinking, because I never understood how we were behind Spurs and Arsenal just because they brought in a few players which wouldn't even get in our team.
Exactly.
All of a sudden they're in front of us. And also it's just out and out total disrespect. It's almost like, well, what, have we suddenly become shit now because you've decided it? It's ridiculous. It's too ridiculous for words. Today, there's so many things to talk about that are from the positives. The first thing is I thought the supporters were incredible. That's brilliant. I thought the supporters were absolutely on the money. Stamford Bridge was absolutely rocking. I'll tell you what, I actually thought at one point, with all these improvements that Todd Bowley's made to Stamford Bridge in such a short period of time too, that he'd like put some bloody speakers in or something, because it was louder than I've experienced it for many a year. Listen, when it gets going, the bridge can rock. We all know that. But today was very, very, very special in terms of it was a Sunday, and normally on Sundays it's a little bit lackluster. Okay, it's against Spurs, so we expected a good atmosphere. I thought they were poor. I thought Spurs support was really, really poor. They were generally they're normally very noisy. They were really quiet. They obviously, when they got their goals, they suddenly kind of piped up and got sort of elevated through that process. But I thought as away support, I thought they were really, really poor. But I thought we were magnificent. I thought the shed was incredible. I loved the mural they'd done before the start of the game. I thought it was really, really classy. Probably one of the best ones they've ever actually done.
Yeah.
It actually looked like an overseas type thing, wouldn't it?
Can I say something quickly, Tone? What I noticed at the game.
Yeah.
And I've got an image of it. They've taken down the Roman Empire banner.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Did you notice
and
that?
Actually, well, I also noticed as well that a lot of the banners, because a lot of them, let's be fair, they're there from a decorative perspective, aren't they? Yeah. And a lot of them look a bit dated and a bit tired. Did you not notice that? A lot of them are quite dirty.
That one specifically.
Yeah, that one's particularly, that's gone. Yeah. And it's a new era. It's a brand new era. And it didn't go unnoticed, some of the changes that you saw at Stamford Bridge today, especially the ordering service. Very sort of, a bit like McDonald's, where you place your order, do you know what I mean, prior, and then you go up, and it saves all that mental queue where no one really knows who's in the queue, and it kind of sort of snakes onto the forecourt, doesn't it? And it's just really uncomfortable, especially at half time. Well, you know, just little changes like that are all kind of pleasing for the fans, isn't it? You know, the very factor that they kept serving after half time. You could go back downstairs and pick up a drink 20 minutes into the second half. You know, it was quite just very, very refreshing. Do you know what I mean? Just little things like that, little touches are really, really, really big. But no, listen, I thought the team today was superb. We were totally and utterly robbed. That was 3 points just denied. Koulibaly, what a fantastic way to open up his account for us. What a goal.
Class.
Sensational stuff.
He's class, isn't he?
Absolutely. Do you know what? I was watching him today really quite meticulously, and I thought, wow, what a player. He's so confident. His touches of Thiago Silva, isn't there? You know, he's just a very, very accomplished player. Lucky I didn't see you making that trip with him.
That's Conte on Conte's Instagram, people. Look at him. What an agenda against Chelsea. Having a dig.
Yeah.
He can't take that. He can't handle that. The gaffer mudded him today. Mudded him.
It's quite incredulous, isn't it? The hatred towards us, you know, and of course we know that mainstream will feed off that, and they will make it even bigger than what it was. I thought it was great. For me, seeing the gaffer doing that, for me, I love him even more. I think for me, he appeals to me even more. The very, very factor that he knew how important that was. He knew how we were desperately robbed. And I'll tell you something now, he will get fined for his outburst about the referee, even though we know that it's factual and true. Just food for thought here, guys. I don't want to take the limelight too much here, right? But
go on,
did you know there's a petition already online, and it's already got 10,000 signatures in the first hour?
Well, I see. It has almost 60,000. I thought from the last time, because Abidas has been putting it in the chat. Yeah, it's almost at 60,000 now.
Yeah, I signed it.
Is that for Anthony Taylor? Yeah, Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's class.
Anthony Taylor. But just before I get over to somebody else, guys, Reece James, absolute. I love that player so much. I just think he's just incredible. Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz. I thought he looked comfortable in that position, didn't he? Just looked the real deal, you know. Obviously, what can you say about him? You know what I mean? He's just an absolute star, and just from day one, he's almost like the fixtures and figures, isn't he?
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling, I thought he was just doing everything superb. Loftus-Cheek, man, what a performance that was today from Loftus-Cheek. It really was out of this world. You know, it's probably his best performance for me in a Chelsea shirt.
Bernabeu, he was unbelievable
yes,
as well. Yeah.
But for a player that, for a lot of people, surplus to requirements, or at least would take an offer on him, you know, you now got to maybe think again, haven't you? Because he looked really comfortable in that position. But I just thought the high press, the quick turnovers, how many times we turned them over high up the park, doubling up, great quick passing through the transitions, just great. Mason Mount, you know, what a
He's the minerals, isn't he? He's the minerals.
Yeah, I just thought there was so much, and the crowd today, as I say, I keep going on about it, but I just thought the crowd were different gravy.
We gave Anthony Taylor a lot of stick, mate.
Taylor, I'm not being fake. That must have come across on TV.
Yeah, it must have. He was loud.
Did you know, Johnny? And I'm not sure if this is still the case today, today's terms. But a little one for you. Do you know they always used to put? You know when we play away, they always used to put the mics, the pickups, right on for TV purposes, away from us as supporters. You know that because they figured that the word F and C were in a lot of our tunes, a lot of our songs. You know, so they used to keep it away from us.
And they aren't numbers, are they?
I think the reason why I don't know if it's still the case today, you know, whether they still do that, but I'm pretty sure that come across today. The whole stadium was in unison about that one. And let's have it right, he is a C, 100% C. Listen, it's not like some referee that's made a few dodgy decisions or a few bad decisions, right? Okay, it's this is really quite sinister, isn't it? You know.
Yes, it is.
There's a catalogue now. It literally goes on and on and on and on, and it involves Chelsea and their big decisions.
Tony, who in the FA actually
6
gives
minutes
the
a day.
decision? Who in the FA give the decisions when they see what's happening? Look, if you go to the bank and you want a loan, what they do is they look at your past history, right? Yeah. Whatever you do in your life, they normally look at your history. If you're a player, they look at your stats. When they look at Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean, they can see that they've shafted, and I use the word shafted, Chelsea Football Club. So who in the FA decided to give
fucking rat this
Mike Dean and Taylor
fucking rat?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Trick. Look at this
Fabrizio
fucking agenda.
Can I tell you why?
There you go.
Because of today, we know today we were robbed. There's no one out there that plays the game of football, whether you're a Spurs supporter, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever. We were robbed. The decisions were scandalous. So
scandalous,
Absolutely.
But I just think now it's almost like, you know, I mean, you have to be a bit of an idiot now, right? If you sit down, I don't mean to be disrespectful here, right? I suppose I am being really, but I don't mean to be. Yeah, I'm just saying it as it is, I guess, right? But anyone that sits down and watches the 9 o'clock news at night and thinks they're watching the news, right? They need to, you know, think again, yeah. So what I'm saying is, right, the Matrix is a very, very, very good phrase that you use there, Steve, because unfortunately, right, we are living in a world where agendas happen, and there's no two ways about it. We are part of an agenda right now.
Yeah, they have an agenda against us. I mean, Mike Dean is a Spurs fan, right?
Yeah.
How can he be on VAR? He's a Spurs fan. How the hell is he just? How could he ever? For me, if you have any preference as a referee, how could you ever officiate a match? That's like a judge, you know, who's had someone murdered or someone, and every single murderer that's in front of them, they're just like guilty verdict, done. We're done. Come on,
I would
there's a
seriously
bias.
I would seriously hope that Chelsea.
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, from what we were talking about in the chat as well. It was like Mike Dean was saying he was a proclaimed Spurs fan, and most of these referees have a series of games where they have preferential decisions for certain teams. So, like, besides the ones where Mike Dean had already was officiating against us, because he's another one of them, besides Anthony Taylor, right? There was a number of games where he had made decisions for Tottenham, for Hotspurs, for their fucking shit club, and always favored them. So if you favor a team and you have that bias, I don't understand how you're officiating any matches.
If you go on
that's
YouTube,
how corrupt it is. It's openly corrupt.
If you go on YouTube,
what we're talking about is brown envelopes, and it runs through the officials, it runs through the FA, it runs through the journalists, it runs through the fucking entire media. They are the brown envelopes. I mean, it's spread all over the gaff, and today it got involved with what went on the pitch, and that's concerning people, because these decisions today were outright corruption, and VAR is, if that was Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, they're getting the red cards, right, given to them, isn't they?
That's
City. What happened to Man City? Man City with Chelsea today, Man City, Liverpool, United would get all those decisions. When it's Chelsea, no, we're not giving them.
Well, that's videos, Johnny, right, of Mike Dean celebrating Tottenham goals.
We look. We know we're missing out on silverware.
Yeah.
Look at the FA Cup. Look at the FA Cup, the Carling Cup against Leicester. The goal.
Arsenal have a problem with Mike Dean, don't they? Because of the Tottenham thing.
I mean, come on. You know, when they start.
Why they got Taylor and Mike Dean, the two worst referees.
Yeah.
They are the worst referees, and everyone knows it.
Who is allowing this? Who are the
FA?
powers?
It's the FA.
The
FA.
Yeah.
The FA.
Yeah.
But
Guys
they're
have
all
a-
corrupt as arseholes, yeah. And this is why this channel is a massive breath of fresh air, right? Because what we're actually doing here is addressing things that nobody's going to address. It's almost like the unspoken word.
Tony. That's why, because nobody wants
100%.
to upset the apple cart. Nobody wants to, you know how it is. Nobody wants to like rock the boat because, Johnny says, everybody's got the brand envelope, but somewhere, shape or form, somebody's earning some cash. Whether it's a salary, whether it's a backhander, whether it's a. I tell you what, you do this for me, and I do this for you. The journalists, people are all working with the
people
dollar
pleasers, and they all want to build the same narrative. They want to keep the same narrative because if they don't keep the same, when you keep the same narrative and you're in numbers, you're stronger, correct? So if they're all on the same page and they've all got powerful platforms, that creates a message that they want and builds the right narrative that they want, which is what I've been saying for God knows how long. And that's what's happening right now. And no one is strong enough to come against that. Because the media own it, you know. The media are the biggest tool in the game.
He's actually a Tranmere Rovers fan, but he's been known to celebrate Tottenham goals.
He can't come out and say he's a Spurs fan and match.
Yeah, no, I know that, but you know, like the guy on TalkSport, the cricketer. Yeah, what's the cricketer name now on TalkSport?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm on about, right?
Northern geezer. Yeah,
he spoke to Yorkshire when he was a fast bowler.
Yorkshire. He's
anyway,
right.
Yeah, so
just say something quickly. Hit the like button. All you guys out there, let's have this channel as the channel that breaks the back of bullshit and what the narrative is, just to give the people what they want. This is the channel that should break the back and go after all these people.
Well, it already is. But listen, big up, Steve. Like and subscribe, people. I'm literally about 70 or 60 away from 3K.
Come on, guys, hit the button for this guy.
Get 3K and like support the channel
We're
because
all proper people here, like you want to be. Anyone out there that's a proper person where you look in the mirror and you want your never mind Chelsea. Never mind Tottenham, Liverpool, and Arsenal. When you have a decision made against your club, right? Okay, Chelsea went against Chelsea today, and you're probably thinking, yeah, we don't care about fucking Chelsea. It might be your club tomorrow, right? The Deans and the Antonys. Let's stop this fucking corruption with FIFA and UEFA and all these pundits. They all have this narrative against these clubs and that. Come on, guys. We all want a fair game, don't we?
The point I'm trying to make is the geezer TalkSport, like the cricketer, right? He's Barnsley. He's from Barnsley, so he loves his local club, Barnsley. Yeah, so probably saying the same thing as Mike Dean with, I don't know, Tranmere Rovers or whatever. But he's very sweet on Spurs, isn't he? It's like Graham Souness, sweet on Spurs. You know, and that's the point I'm trying to make. So a lot of these, you know, clubs, people where they support their local club, but they like another one. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? That could be a Mike Dean situation, couldn't it? Or maybe he just hates us.
No, he's. I haven't seen him referee as bad as he's refereed with us with anyone else. And if you have, let me know. But I mean, I can't say I've watched like him manage referee a Man United Liverpool game, for example, and he's been like probably spot on, right? Yeah. But when it's Chelsea Liverpool, or when it's just Chelsea full stop, it's ridiculous, mate. He's absolutely corrupt. But yeah, is there anything else anyone wants to say, sort of thing?
Yeah,
like,
Johnny, I just wanted to ask something. Do you remember that game from last season when Reece James was red carded for a supposed handball? It was a 1-1. Was this guy the same referee in that game?
Yeah.
That's it. You have it. That was absolutely not a red card. I remember seeing that. I didn't know about this guy, the referee, back then, but I remember seeing that. VAR was involved, and they still decided to give him a red card.
Yeah.
Because they're all in each other's pocket. They don't want to go against the grain. They don't want to. Their mates in VAR, they're on the pitch. They're all sticking to the same narrative. We all know the score anyway. Sorry, go on.
Son, you're a Barca fan, yeah?
Yeah, I've watched Barcelona.
Right. So what the fuck is going on with your Frankie de Jong, mate?
All right, yeah. Actually, I tried getting on 2 days ago. So here's the thing. I want to say something everyone has been ignoring about the whole Frankie de Jong situation. Right. So there was a transition in Barcelona's management last year when this guy called Josep Bartomeu stepped down and Laporta stepped in for him as the new president. 10 days before he stepped down, he signed 4 contract extensions. Absolutely ridiculous contract extensions for players like Clement Lenglet, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Gerard Piqué, and Frankie de Jong. He increased their salaries to unbelievable levels, and this was like already suspicious. Like, think about it. Like, let's say there's a management change. Why 10 days before you resign? Why would you increase the salaries of players? So what he was trying to do was he was trying to show like that he was trying to balance the books in such a way that when the next management comes in, there's a lot less pressure on him, and they get a lot of it. So that's why this whole Frankie de Jong situation of us asking him to reduce his salary is going on, because his salary is inflated right now. His salary is absolutely inflated. Now, on legal terms, there's nothing that Barcelona can do. They are obliged to pay him. But
they're threatening a lawsuit, aren't they?
So they're threatening against the legality of the contract extension. So here's what exactly happened. They're saying that the 4 extensions that were made, they were illegal, and they have enough proof to support that argument. The previous Barcelona president, who was an absolutely corrupt guy, he was sabotaging the club. He was sabotaging the club and putting money into his own pocket. This was known. And this is why, like, this is one thing I really appreciate about Barcelona. And I feel happy as a Barcelona fan that we were able to, like, I don't want to go at Manchester United fans, but like, look at them. They've been trying to get rid of Glazers for years and years and years. But we actually have the potential in us to change the management and bring in new people who could revive the club and get it into a better direction. So this guy, he extended the contract of 4 players. So for like, how can I say, for a short-term benefit, and the long-term effects would be on the current management. And that's what they did. So what Barcelona is saying right now is the contract extension was potentially illegal. But I don't think I feel I'm a bit disappointed with the whole English media thing, because I've been noticing the narratives towards Barcelona have always been negative. Some criticisms are fair. Like, I appreciate criticisms, but some of them are like absolutely bollocks. Like Gary Neville on Twitter talking about things that he has no clue on. I saw another tweet like 2 days ago saying that Barcelona sold like 25% of their soul to run their club. Mate, your whole club is owned by like a American oligarch. Like,
just though, Gary Neville's stupid as fuck. He said Todd Bowley is playing Football Manager, so he does it with a lot of clubs.
Here's what's funny. This guy is so dumb. I gotta be real. He says Todd Bowley is being overly ambitious. He's thinking that, as you said, he thinks this is Football Manager. But at the same time, he's complaining, like when they were fucking smashed by Brentford yesterday, that Glazers aren't doing that. He wants Glazers to, go in, spend 300 million, get every single player who's not willing to join their club. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Can I just ask something? Can I ask something?
Go on, Bobby. Go on.
I just want to ask something about this Frankie de Jong thing, because I'm confused. De Jong was bought by this same management that you're saying gave him a false contract extension.
Yes.
Now, were they signing these contracts as administrators of Barcelona Football Club, or were they signing these contracts independently?
No, they were signing as administrators of Barcelona.
Then Barcelona still have to pay him.
They are willing to pay him.
It's
a false narrative that we are obliged to pay him. There's no way out. It's just, how can I say, we are trying to put pressure on him to reduce the salary. Now, we can talk about the ethics of it, personally, I think it's unethical to force a player to reduce his salary, and if he doesn't put media pressure and stuff, I consider it unethical. But there's nothing illegal we're doing. Like, we are obliged to pay him. We have to pay him. There's no other way around it. Like, think about it. He's the employee of the club. And if
at the same time, Frankie de Jong, right? He doesn't have to do anything. But at the same time, you lot didn't even start him in your first La Liga game, for fuck's sake. You benched him, and you.
Well, I think that was a mistake by Xavi, and he'll bring him back. He'll bring him back.
Well, he's an amateur manager, really. But my thing is with Frankie de Jong is right. It's going to go to deadline day, I think. But my thing is, if you sell Aubameyang and Depay, all right, and De Jong doesn't lose salary, you still can't buy Bernardo Silva.
I gotta be real. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I don't know how is it even possible for us. So,
Tony, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure the panel would go with what I'm saying.
All right.
How? I mean, you want your club to win, and you know we're all behind our clubs, and come on, yeah. You know, this football thing is a very cult following thing.
Yeah.
How on earth do you feel when you know, and it's not just a narrative that's being portrayed? Okay. Barcelona are really corrupt in what they're doing with not only corrupt, but the way they're treating their players, with not only cutting their wages a year ago, 18 months ago, then they're cutting them again. How do you feel? Because what Barcelona are doing, and it's not my opinion,
okay,
it's in the media. How do you feel what they're doing? Because even though they might have a great, and I agree, they have a fantastic side, what they've put together, what they've signed. What do you think with pushing it?
I completely understood your question. So here's my point of view, right? When we talk about a club like Barcelona, or a club like a state-owned club, basically, we have to acknowledge the fact that whenever we say that X club is corrupt, it's not the club that is itself corrupt, it's the management that's corrupt, because it's not owned by any individual person. It's run by a group of people who are elected through a democratic process. I'll just go back to, I think, 2011, when the whole Chelsea, the scandal happened. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell me when that was. Was it 2008 or 2009?
What scandal was that?
The game when... the game that... 2009, yeah. Drogba went. It's a disgrace.
Yeah. You mean when they paid the player a massive brown envelope, which was fact... What I'm saying is, back then there was this guy who was in management called Sandro Russell. He is a proven corrupt person. Yeah. Now, just because once there was a corrupt person doesn't mean that every single person in the club is corrupt for the rest of the history. So the guy who was before it's basically politics. Barcelona is politics. There's so much politics over here because it's a big symbol in Catalonia, which is a big politically active state. So the guy who was the president before, he was absolutely corrupt. I'm going to say something about Frankie de Jong, right? And you will understand this situation. When Frankie de Jong was signed to Barcelona, his manager's son, who has never played football for any other club, was given a lifetime contract for the Barcelona B team. You can look that up right now. How ridiculous is that? Why is not a single... You're aware of what's going on in the club, then?
I have a question, then, because you're talking about Bartomeu being corrupt.
Yes.
What about Joan Laporta?
I don't believe he has done anything yet that I could say is corrupt.
Because what I'm trying to understand is, how do you spend over 150 million on players, but you haven't paid Messi, you haven't paid PK, you haven't paid Frankie, right? Yeah. So how are you able to spend money?
Bordeaux. They're owing Bordeaux 9 million.
Well, and your payment for Leeds is coming up on September 2nd. So
yeah. So
what I'm trying to understand is how can you pay for players? You've activated all these levers, right? We understand that's how you registered your players now, right? But you still owe wages, and you're still thinking about Bernardo Silva. So it's like the way I think about it is like a company, right? Like a Fortune 500 company. When you have debts you have to pay, you pay the debts first, right?
That's not how it works, though. No, that's not how it works.
That's not that's not how they see it. Definite. That's not how they see it.
See, like,
Barney, I'll tell you, they're not worried about that. They're worried about players' performance, winning the Champions League, winning the Liga, come what may.
They want to win. Yeah, they want to win. That's what they're relying on. But right now, I mean, starting off with a draw is pretty piss poor.
That was a very, I'd say, a very dull game. But here's something that I want to see. I want you guys to see from my perspective, like what I have noticed. What's my current view of FC Barcelona? Just before COVID, back in 2019, there was so you guys know that Barcelona has a huge fan following, and a lot of the club's earnings comes from the sales of the tickets, the merchandise, and stuff like that. Back in 2019, there was this thing called a Catalonia separation referendum. Are you guys aware of it? Is anyone aware of it?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Yeah. When that happened, it was basically like a clash. I don't want to get into the politics of why it happened.
But you was denied it, weren't you?
Me? I don't know. I don't.
No. You guys were denied it, weren't you?
Yeah. We were denied.
Basically, just so people out there maybe don't know, Catalonia, they don't see himself as part of Spain. You see himself as Catalonia, don't you? Right. So this is it's not about Spain, is it? You don't see yourself as a Spanish club, do you?
It's a bit like how
hundreds of years they were a different part of Spain.
Yeah,
and it's
So there's a little bit of history over there. Let's not get into that. What I'm saying is when that happened, immediately after that, the club's ticket sales, they went down to like from 80K, 90K to 30K. And the club slowly started losing relevance in terms of the hardcore fan base, like the fans in Catalonia, because of a lot of external factors. And even last season, the biggest, when Messi left the club, like people say that Barcelona doesn't face any consequences. Why did Messi leave the club? We couldn't register him. It's not that he wanted to leave.
No. That's bullshit. That's false. The reason you got rid of Messi, that was the price you had to pay for all the corruption that you fucking did, or your previous owner did, and that was the price you had to. That's the reason. It's not any other reason. I've read it. It's pure as day, clear as day.
But surely
you had to get rid of. That's why Messi was gutted, because he didn't want to leave, and he didn't have to leave because the wages were fine. The wages were fine.
No, they just said that it wasn't possible to register him.
Yeah, they said that as a lie. Yeah, they said that as a lie.
Johnny, I guess it's a bit like the banks in 2008, isn't it? Yeah, where we know that they were banged to rights. Yeah, they created the problem, and if they weren't bailed out, they were given an alternative. They were given an opportunity to basically reprint their own money. Yeah.
Also, I have to say something about.
So they were given a lifeline. On top of a lifeline, and that kind of seems how it works for Barca, doesn't it? Because it's almost what you're saying, actually. Is it Sane, yeah?
Yeah.
What you're saying is, well, okay, so this Laporta guy is, he's got credentials, and he's
a politician and a lawyer. That's it.
Yeah, but so we're talking about the previous regime that set a precedent and put you in this position that you're in today.
Yeah.
So what he's now doing, he's kind of offsetting. He's going, well, okay, so this happened previously, so therefore this was not 100% legit. This is what he's basically saying about Gion's contract, isn't he?
Yeah.
But technically, we don't really owe you this because this was, but. Have Barcelona ever faced any criminal charges?
No, they should have. But that was
faced...
why Messi had to leave, because if he didn't leave, they were going to prosecute them.
Because wasn't Messi guilty also of tax fraud as well, wasn't he?
Of course he's doing tax evasion.
Yeah.
They have faced criminal for the transfer of Neymar, and it was the guy Sandro Russell when he was brought into the club.
It's quite incredulous how you've got away with it, isn't it? Really? Do you not think?
I mean,
every other club would be. close.
I would be like, I mean, you can say like Manchester City gets away with the. There was something back in, but like 2 years ago. I don't know much about it, but
totally.
Can I say something, gentlemen, and to you, Johnny, because it's your channel. I don't think people are that worried about fucking Barcelona.
Yeah.
Well, I think let's flow back to our side, Chelsea, because I'm looking in the chat. That's the reason why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
And you know, we
enough,
don't.
yeah.
They've
I'm
already
here to watch Chelsea.
My only thing is, I don't believe that Frankie
it?
de Jong is leaving Barcelona.
I don't believe either. I think it's absolute BS. I don't think Chelsea have even bid for him. I don't think it's true.
No, we haven't bid for him. I'm telling you that we ain't bid for him.
I don't think they've bid for him.
Fuck it. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck them all.
Yeah,
I just want to say something.
Let's go back to our club that we love and what we did to the Spurs today. Fuck Barcelona. We did Tottenham today. Who we got next week? Let's carry on. Let's get the buzz on. We had a great game and a great day today. Johnny, Tony, Lewis, Fat, whatever his name is, Father. We had a great game. We destroyed Tottenham. Come on, we're going down. What have we got next week? Come on, let's crack on. I don't want to speak about Barcelona anymore. Fuck Barcelona. Because you know what?
I'm not here to talk about Barcelona. I'm here to talk about Chelsea. Like I want to say something, guys.
With all due respect, that is, with all due respect, but this is a Chelsea channel.
Yeah, and I'm here to talk about Chelsea.
Yeah. Let's have it right. Yeah, I asked him the question. Yeah. About De Jong. So it's not that we're talking about Barcelona because he wants to. I asked the question. That's why.
I don't want to change my
wanted to
picture,
get.
so you
Hold
want
on.
to know.
I wanted to get an insight. That's all. But yeah, that's that now. But yeah, what did you want to say on Chelsea?
No, I'm a big fan of the whole wingback system that Chelsea has been using, and I've noticed like how like they dismantled Tottenham today. So Tottenham, they, with all due regard to like Chelsea, I think Tottenham were actually a good team. They weren't coming into this as a weak squad. They had a good squad. What happened today was Thomas Tuchel outclassed them. Their two midfielders. I keep forgetting their names, but they were completely isolated in the game, and like there were so many chances. There were so many chances that I think either Kai Havertz or Mason Mount, they were getting into the box because the midfielders, they were not able to like, how can I say, they were not able to like cover them up, and yeah, like I enjoyed watching the game today, absolutely.
Yeah, big up to you.
I'm really worried about this repeated injury to Conte. You know, the raking down his hamstring. I hope it's not serious. You know, Conte did a lot for us today. He covered up a lot. I mean, Jorginho, Frillo, I don't know. He's the weak link because Conte was covering up for him like no man's business. He was everywhere in the middle today, and you know, the injuries to him is a concern. I reckon we might have a bit of a get out of jail card in that one because it looks like Conor Gallagher might be able to do a job for us there. I don't know. He was only on for a few minutes, but I don't think he did badly. He looked a bit rusty. He looked like he could do with a bit more conditioning, but he might be a bit of an answer there.
What about Gilmore?
No,
listen,
Connor's a backup at the very best in that position. He's an 8. He's nowhere near Kante. Absolutely nowhere near him. Go on, Tone.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry. Just a quick one. Right. Okay. Someone in the chat, Pep Guardiola is clear of Sir Alex Ferguson's #facts. Clearly, he's a City fan, I would imagine. Let's all laugh at the rent boys. Now, you see, this is where it gets complicated, Pep Guardiola. So let's save it. Right, okay. Because that is homophobic, my friends. And it's actually against the law.
What's he saying, Tone?
Well, you can't call us fucking rent boys, yeah? That's a fact now. You can't. That's a crime. So you either want to retract it.
You call us rent boys.
There you
like
go.
a burger van outside Fulham Broadway Station, you monks.
Bang, bang, bang.
Fucking rats.
That's right, though, isn't it, Johnny?
There's facts, mate. But listen, I'm going to wrap it up, people. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us on, Johnny.
Yeah, pleasure, mate. I'm glad you.
Yeah, I was gonna say one thing before we left. Have you ever noticed with Chelsea? You know, we're such an elite club. When it comes to the big matches, the way we raise our level is so incredible. Because if we were struggling against Arsenal in preseason and all that, we didn't have our legs, we were playing a bum team, whatever may have you. But the show we put on today, and it's like we have those matches now. We're that type of club where we face Real Madrid and we're on par or if not better all the time now. That's the type of club that we are.
Because we've got the elite mentality. Go on, RIP.
I was going to say, what did Tottenham signings do today? Because our signings all had a goal involvement and 2 of them had the defence. Tottenham signings, Richarlison for 60 minutes came on in like the 20th minute and did fuck all, got bodied, absolutely pocketed, and he got burnt by Aspi in a race. Shocking. So I'm very pleased with our signings. You saw that, right? He tried to knock it around and run off a pitch, and then Aspi has jogged. He's jogging. Great.
Love that.
But yeah. Thanks for having me on, Johnny. Appreciate it.
Can I just say something finally? I thought Chelsea Football Club today, all the players, we were ballers. We played them off the park. The narrative for the last few weeks, Chelsea under pressure, finished, Tottenham on the up, going to do us 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. And what happened today, we saw with our own eyes. Come on. We absolutely destroyed them. Lucky to get a draw. Conte knew it. They knew it. End of. Steve Cromick out. Love you guys.
Yeah, big up, Johnny. Big up, Steve. Big up, Tony.
Julius. Guys. Big up, guys. Indefinite. Steve, Bobby, Julius, Sane. Everyone, RIP. Chelsea. Big up, geezers. Big up. All of you. Up the Chelsea. Love that shit. Big up to everyone. As always, before you go, if you're new in here, like and subscribe. The most important thing is to subscribe. I'm very close to 3K, people. Get me to the 3K. Yeah, let's have it right. As always, guys, love your support. Without you people, it ain't what it is. I'm building this channel very quickly. It's a pleasure. It's for games like this where you want to vent out and express and land the minerals and say how it is and say the truth. And that's what I've just done. And that's what certain individuals have come on and done. And that's how it goes. Yeah. Big up to all my members. If you're not a member, you'd like to become a member, it's pinned in the top of the live chat. Thank you for all you that donated to the channel. Thank you to all you that are watching and that have watched and have liked and subscribed. Big up to every single one of you. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, people. So as always, up the Chelsea, up the Mills FC. London is blue, let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Middles FC, let's have it right. Middles FC.
Oi, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.